てしまう誰もが許し合う世界なんて綺麗事かもしれないそれでもまた走り出すその理由がたとえどんなにくだらなくても熱く入る響く言葉の嘘偽りのない躍動だけ信じてるほらあの鐘の音に耳を澄まして
Yeah, they're definitely Team B for backstabbing guys. Brood, no wonder why, dude. They literally enlisted a fellow man named Rasputin or Kotamine, man. Team A didn't have Kotamine. Kotamine was already dead. Well, Rasputin. Spoilers. Bye, John. Nah, they enlisted the help of Rasputin, sir. Alright. We're going in to med. John, your starting screen is loud as fuck. Rasputin? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna turn that down. Give me a second. I'll turn it down next stream. Section 16. It is a bop, though. It is a bop. Souls to be equals in due course. It's been loud for so long, I just mute. Damn, okay. We figured out how those god hands are for our ember farming is made by Prometheus. And we figured out who the collaborator is. I was like, damn, okay. So how do we stall today? True. What do you think when you think souls to be equals in due course? The underworld. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. Oh, damn. Minerva foe interactions? It's nice to see you getting along so well with Minerva, foe. Is this the first bird friend you've ever made? Careful not to break her. This is a safe place of Gordolf. Yes. The Goffy punch has been insane. So, guys. The Goffy punch. You know, being friends with Canis. Yo, he clutched up. He clutched up. He did all that driving Lostbelt 4. Got us safely. NASCAR driver Gordolf. And here I thought it was some kind of weapon or something. I mean, it was that owl who made that sound that let us escape from the gods that one time, right? Yes, you could say it's also a weapon. Oh. It's part of the authority Athena left behind. Wait, so, when we fought Europa, she definitely was... she was like a spy slash, okay, a secret insider, so she was just like, we're gonna play around. I'm gonna not hit you as hard. Using owls as weapons, that's metal as fuck. I always knew was the authority that Athena left behind that. You never fought Europa? We didn't? I thought we fought her and her machines. She just stood there and watched. Oh, okay. Machines. At this point, it is simply a terminal with no knowledge of its godly nature. But it was still able to interfere with the god-made ley line by synchronizing with Prometheus Hephaestus. Now that you mention it, there's something about that owl that reminds me of Paris' Apollo terminal, the one that helped us in Atlantis. Maybe there's something all the coexistence faction gods terminals have in common. Could be. They're definitely both very cute. Yes, I think so too. Now then, Chaldeans, God Destroyer Alliance members. Hi John, hi chat. What's up, Six? I must apologize for keeping my identity secret all this time. She was a double agent all this time. Even though we have put our fates in each other's hands, I regret that I did not even show you my face until now. And if that weren't bad enough, I even put your lives in danger the last time we met. True. Hi, Sex. Hi, Sex. His ex. Six. Raka be drinking that fine juice. And if that weren't bad enough, I can put your line. I already said that. Please pay it no mind. Now that we know you were actually something of a spy, we cannot blame you for trying to maintain your cover. Yo, Europa family? Europa family? If anything, I must applaud you for managing to do so in the face of an omnipotent god. We wouldn't be alive now if it weren't for that owl. Yeah. So if anything, I'm grateful to you. Yeah, I felt a little gauge today. I chose to drink Corona. Sup, guys? Yo, what's up, Robin? Me too. Back when we first came face to face with the gods, I don't think we would have survived if that owl hadn't intervened. Well, yeah, they would have chewed us up like soggy udon, so you definitely saved us. He drank the virus? That's American shit. It's alright, Lady Europa. Please hold your head high. Yeah, the Alliance would have fallen apart some time ago if you hadn't helped us. Like a true Giga Chad, he chose his poison. Don't worry. We know you're not like Zeus, and we don't hold a grudge against you. Thank you, everyone. It may not be my place to say anything, since I didn't experience the tragedy of the Olympia Machia for myself. But even despite that, I could not bear to simply remain on the sidelines any longer. Thank you, Minerva. I'm Europa, a heroic spirit of proper human history. Though the Lord Zeus of this Lost Belt may care for me, he is not the Lord Zeus I knew from the proper human history. God damn it. Close multiple doors so we don't hear the vacuum noise. I have to wait for like the vacuuming to be done, and then like, you know what? My alt keeps leveling up, for fuck's sakes. I can't dump the AP. Yo, just make blue. What? Though the Lord Zeus of this Lost Belt may care for me, he is not the Lord Zeus I knew from proper human history. He rejected his duty to entrust the fate of this world to humanity, and he decided to rule everything himself. I find this to be a clear sign that he thinks humans weak and incapable of fending for ourselves. As you surely know, Lady Europa, all of Europe is said to be named after you. In proper human history, Zeus fell in love with you and chose you to serve as queen. Ooh, hey John. Yo, what's up, gentle? You eventually went on to give birth to the founding kings of many other dynasties. 3M here and might be on for a while. Yeah, I'll be on for a bit. I technically I started stream pretty late. I normally stream around 10 a.m. PST, so like 2 hours ago technically. But I had to go show support to Dr. Pango because he was playing NA. He was doing Lostbelt 4. I had to show support to Sovereign, doing Lostbelt 2. So yeah. So I kind of accidentally stayed in chat for a little too long. No doubt that is why you had no choice but to defy nature itself. Humanity, proper human history. Dr. Mango? Yes, Dr. Mango. Truth be told, I am not entirely sure myself. The fact is, I love all people, not only those from proper human history, but from this Lost Belt as well. Ain't that peachy? Even if there is no Europe to be found in this Lost Belt, I still love Adele and Macarios and every other Olympian as though they were my own children. Lady Europa. And that is why I cannot accept Zeus's decision. I cannot let him continue to keep my children close at hand without ever giving them a chance to grow. I can understand the urge to keep children young and innocent, for that is a dream many parents have at times. But to actually do so, to actually keep them stilted and suspended for a span of 10,000 years. Oh yeah, she wouldn't have a problem with Zeus if he allowed them to age gracefully. That's some weird logic. Is something I cannot and will not tolerate. Not even if that is what Zeus himself has decided is best. Lady Demeter once expressed this belief as well. In response, Zeus recalibrated her divine core, causing her to go mad. So that's why she was like off the freaking ropes, man. Do you mean to say Zeus has made modifications to other gods then? Yes, he has. It was Zeus burning Lady Aphrodite that made her forget how to love and caused her to lose one of her two sides. It all falls back to Zeus. It is said there were 4 gods who stood by Zeus during the Olympia, but the reality could not be farther from the truth. The truth is, none of the other gods stood with Zeus. So he killed 5 of them, and brought the remaining 5 over to his side with sheer force. The remaining 5? Oh, hold on, please. The gods who survived the 4 of Machia were Artemis, Poseidon, Demeter, Aphrodite, and me, Hephaestus. Though in my case, Zeus chose not to destroy me completely, but kept my brain alive in order to help run Olympus more efficiently. Though of course, for my part, I've been syncing up with Prometheus and cutting off Zeus's supervision network. Supervision network? Is that his indoctrination computer? And together he and I became the Alliance's collaborators. So we're talking about a god who controls people and other gods. Huh. Yikes. I hope you can forgive me for speaking so plainly in front of you, Your Majesty. Of course, frankly I've felt the same way for a long time. Lord Zeus was so loving in proper human history, but here in this Lostbelt, he chose to become something truly frightening. Now no one can reason with him. Not me, nor Lady Hera. Lady Europa. It is still too soon to weep tears of sorrow, great Mother Europa. Now that we all are here together at last, we shall be the ones to finally slay him. So please dry your ears, O loving Europa, for our God-Destroyer Alliance is now joined by Chaldea. And your tears will be much sweeter when they are tears of victory. Okay, that's kind of fucking weird. Your tears will be much sweeter when they are tears of victory. Yo, Caligula, you got some... You tasted tears? I mean, I know it's a figure of speech, but... I could see him just lapping her tears. Like some type of creep. But I think he only does that for Jun, so... You know. Please don't cry, Europa. Oh, she's crying? She's crying. Okay, she's crying. Caligula's right. It's still too soon to cry. Thank you, Caligula. Thank you, Benihime. Yes, you're right. You're so right. God damn it, Manta. People said. People lick. People said. There'll be plenty of time for tears later. I'm here now to lend you my aid. It's alright. Prometheus Hephaestus, I now offer you all the magical energy I have saved up over these many years. Use it to complete the Grand Summon article. And one more thing. Shield Maiden of Chaldea, Mosh Kirlight. Yes? I have a present for you. Oh, but it's not from me. No, this is a parting gift from the goddess Athena. What's she giving us? A parting gift? What's she giving us? Grandma fetish is real. It's weird, guys. Okie dokie, I'm gonna head on back now. I'd love to stay for dinner, but I'm afraid I'll have to take a rain check. Too many prying eyes and keen noses in the great orbital shrine, all wondering where little old me might be after all. God damn it, the Great Orbital Shrine Dodona. Oh, you're going to miss me, foe? Well, you're no fun, but I wouldn't have you any other way. Anywho, Queen Europa, I'll let you know if there's any news from over there, so you just take your time. Yeah, it's over there. In fact, it probably just raised suspicion if we went back together. Oh, and I'm gonna leave Minerva here, so you use her to warp out of here in case of an emergency, okay? The GOSOD is watching. Aw, shit. Alright, 6. I got it. Alright then, ta-ta for now. See you later, Mashi. He does seem like a person to say ta-ta. It's a shame that Pepe won't be here to join us. But if you like, I'd be happy to cook dinner for all of you tonight. I'm sure you must be starving. Oh? Yo, I can see why a lot of people would like Europa. Because, yeah, designs, willing to cook dinner for you. Pure wife. You'll cook for us? That's so motherly, come to think of it. We haven't had anything since lunch. I'll just say that's so motherly. I see. Well, we definitely can't do anything on an empty stomach, so I'm all in favor of having a bite to eat. That said, Lady Europa, having you personally cook for us feels like it'd be kind of wrong somehow. Why? Oh wait, were you just joking? Is this some kind of Greek humor? She's a grandma figure to master? Huh? Oh no, I promise you, it was no jest. I truly mean it. I may not know any cooking spells, but I'm fused with Lady Hera now. And while Lady Hera may not quite have been as skilled a cook as Lady Hestia, the goddess of the hearth, she was still the goddess of the home. So if nothing else, I can certainly make sure that every dish will be brimming with divine protection. Yo, we're getting buffs? Divine protection buffs? Does that mean we get story buffs, guys? Ah, I see. Then we'll help you cook. It'd be our pleasure. Yeah, it'd be our pleasure. Yo, we getting story buffs, guys? Right. Are you sure it's okay for us to join you too, Queen Europa? Of course. I'm sure there will be enough food to go around. Isn't that right, Prometheus Hephaestus? Okay, do they just like instantly just generate food on their whim, or do they have like some type of storage system? Oh sure, I've had an apprentice staying here for over a year now, so there should be more than enough for everyone. Oh, okay, so Muramasa was just storing food. Good evening. Yo, what's up, Babylon? Do you mean Mr. Muramasa? That's right, even though he's a heroic spirit, he's still in the habit of eating meals regularly. When he's not smithing, he's usually making some dish or other from place called the Far... some dish or other from a place called the Far East. Ah! The Shiro Emiya. The Emiya family habits come back again. But yeah, how you doing, Babylon? Hope your night's going well, at least. He's been using my workshop's small garden to grow soybeans and rice, and as of late, he's also been making miso and sake. Oh my, that sounds perfect for Japanese cuisine. I never had Japanese food before. Would you please tell me how to make it, Muramasa? Well, sure, I can walk you through it while I'm making my own meal, but didn't you say you were going to do the cooking tonight? Might as well join me. I can show you how to cook rice and miso soup anytime. Great, I'm gonna hold you to that. Sure thing. You're a right different sort when you're not around Zeus. It's really throwing me off. Man, is this written by Englishmen? You're a right different sort. That's definitely something an Englishman would write. One of the localization team is an Englishman. What is it? You that hungry? Is something wrong, Adele? Oh no, I was just a little lost in thought. I still can't quite believe that Queen Europa herself was our collaborator, or that she's going to cook for us. Up until today, I never would have even imagined such a thing. You know, it's strange. I know this might sound odd, but ever since you all came here, I've been remembering what it was like to enjoy myself. Only remembering? Yes, this is just like it was 10,000 years ago. Back when we never knew what might happen, and each day wasn't yet a foregone conclusion. Back when today was different from yesterday, and you knew tomorrow would be different for today. You're right, sister. I never thought the day would come when we'd actually get to slay the gods. What's the hardest boss you fought so far? Okay, technically, the hardest boss for me was Koyanskaya, because I did a lot of resets. I know technically Demeter is probably the harder fight. From I don't know. For some people, Demeter is like the ultimate, around this part. Demeter is like the harder fight. But I was having trouble with Koyanskaya. I think it's because I kept screwing up with Enkidu. I could have actually, beat it on the first try of Enkidu if I, actually understood his kit a little bit more. And I never thought I'd see you standing in the kitchen happily cooking away again, either. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you, Mosh. Thank you, Benihime. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we rescued you. It was good content, yeah. I don't know what we would have done without you two. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, the Demeter fight, I beat in 3 turns. 3 turns, what am I saying? Not 3 turns. I beat it in 3 tries, 9 turns on that one, but it was pretty satisfying though. Are you all done talking? Then I'd like everyone who's willing to help to come with me, please. Right. Coming, Macarios? Yeah, okay, I'll help too. Wonderful, I'm thrilled to see you're all such helpful children. Now let's go make something scrumptious. And they're making something scrumptious. Now then. While the others are busy preparing dinner, I would like to check my notes on this Lostbelt against your database. Assuming that's alright with you, of course. Prometheus Hephaestus. Me? Well, since I've tasked my apprentice with supervising construction of the article, I guess I've got time to spare. Though my mental resources are sufficient for multitasking, I can answer your questions without showing production. Or slowing production, not showing production. The Grand Summon article should be ready by tomorrow morning, no problem. Ooh. Which Grand Servant are we gonna summon? Yo, if we summon someone OP as fuck, that'd be pretty good. Yo, what if we get a Grand Saber and it happens to be Jason? Nah. Grand Lancer Romulus. Rome! Just Rome! So, Sage of Proper Human History, what did you want to ask me? I wouldn't mind a Merlin, guys. For a Grand Caster. I see. Get a free Merlin for a story support? I'll take it. Yes, your theory about the continent of Atlantis is correct, as is your understanding of each Machia. Then I suspected. You and the other gods were originally supposed to lose your true mechanical bodies during the second Machia. Exactly, about 10,000 years ago when we fought the White Ruin that descended from the sky. It was apparently supposed to wipe out the entire prehistoric civilization, gods and humans alike, at least in proper human history. But we defeated it, and in doing so managed to keep our Aletheia, or our mechanical god bodies as you call them. Basically, we kept our Autobot and Decepticon bodies. Just a moment, did you say prehistoric civilization? I sure did. Then that must be the lost civilization of Atlantis that disappeared during the second Lucas Machia. It is indeed. Oh wow, this is a huge discovery. Then your hypothesis was right, Holmes. So the mystical continent of Atlantis really did exist. I see. So it was destroyed in the second Machia, not sunk by the wrath of the gods, as Plato would have it. My data on the Great Floods all comes from proper human history, not this Lostbelt. I heard there were 2 floods in total. but I don't know any of the details. You'll have to ask our proper human history counterparts about those. Assuming you ever get a chance to meet them in your future travels, of course. Understood. Shia LaBeouf and Mark Wahlberg gonna start, date accounts after hearing that? You mean fate accounts? Date accounts? Damn. Yep, they would love that. They gotta get the Allspark, guys. Well, the chances of summoning a Demiurge level Divine Spirit are slim. I will hope for the best. You know, all this talk about the second Machia really takes me back. That was one of the fiercest battles I ever fought. The White Rune that came from space was ruthless in its quest to destroy everything. Wait, what if the Allspark is literally just the Holy Grail? The Allspark is just a cube that's disguised, but it's actually the Holy Grail. The invader was called Sephar, or perhaps Sepher. From space. Was it anything like the foreign god, perhaps? Not at all. The foreign god's tree of emptiness are still comprised of structure we can understand. But the White Rune structure was far beyond the comprehension of any intelligence on this planet. But it has nothing to do with Chaldea's endeavors, so there's no reason for you to trouble yourself about it. It came here for the sole purpose of destroying us and this world's prehistoric civilization. There was no life form on Earth that could stand up to it. We gods only managed to survive. Man, you make it sound like they're the fucking Reapers. Jesus Christ. Because Zeus succeeded in becoming an omnipotent composite god right at the last moment. Composite god? Yes, a combination of other gods. Did you not already know that? We mechanical gods all possess the ability to combine with one another, or we did anyway. In fact, we originally all used to be a single being named Chaos. Oh, that makes sense. Incidentally, our survival and combat capabilities tend to improve the closer we get to our primordial Chaos roots. As evidence, the previous generation of Titan-class warships were even sturdier than we are. But Zeus is in a class of his own. We do have to fight Zeus, and we gotta get a revenge match with my boy, what I'm NP. He has an NP, man. Titans, yeah. Anyway, we gotta get our vengeance against Kersharia. Kersharia, he has an NP Woodheim, guys. He's the omnipotent supreme being, that demiurge who wields the thunderbolts. He defeated the Titans, stole the holy vessel Cronus Crown, the mark of their flagship that ties our entire pantheon together, and even managed to obliterate the White Rune. Yes, the only reason we 12 Olympians were able to defeat the White Rune is because Zeus served as the core piece to our fusion. So, what you're saying is, Zeus is really, really damn strong. Wow, who could have figured, guys? Man, Zeus, the king of the gods, is really strong? Holy fuck, what a revelation. Indeed. If nothing else, I can tell you that in this Lostbelt he has wielded power capable of obliterating an enemy from beyond this very planet. Yo? So he's beyond a planet buster? Is he a galaxy buster, guys? Even if he should happen to lose all those other composite gods, or a universe buster, he's still the greatest, most powerful god of all. He's a galaxy / universe buster. Yo, we're gonna do the cringe Dragon Ball Z FGO scaling, guys. Section 17, baby. Yo!
That's pretty good.
Pango, thank you for the raid. Amount of pussy head was the pussy buster. Olympus always gives me SMT vibes, true. Yo, bro, Keelys, thank you for the raid message. Thank you, Pango, for coming in. We were hanging out in your chat as well. Thanks for raiding me, man. Yeah, well, we were hanging out in Pango's stream, watching him do Lostbelt 4. And then he just went super fucking ham, dude. Like, he didn't give a fuck, man. What, like, the final battle against the freaking tree in his Vatman, he just fucking triple NP, didn't give a shit. It's like, I was like, damn, okay, shit. It's Dr. Mango. How's 5.2 going? It's been a long day. We're continuing. We're continuing 5.2. Everything's just, like, pretty much a story node so far. We're on section 17. Section 17, so it's not too bad. Or 18. I'm not sure exactly. 17 or 18. Somewhere around there. We got about... how many nodes is it again? 27 nodes? So it's like 9 more nodes left? It's okay, Pango. I've had those days. I had those days where I'm like, dude, I can't. It's a long day, but I can't. That was so good. Wow, I forgot how long it is. Yeah, Olympus is like... Is it 27 sections? I think it's 27 sections. Or is it 28? I don't really remember. Anyway, it is 27. Okay. I've eaten all sorts of Asians and places, and your cooking, Lady Europa, was some of the best I ever had. Man, when I first got to Olympus, I never thought to have such great breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Gonna be lurking. Need some ice on my ankle and make some dinner. Yo! Just in time. Because they were eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, hope you heal up, though, Pango. Ice that ankle. And, lurk around. Thanks for the raid, and thanks for coming by. Thank you, raiders, for coming in. Like I said. During our dead periods, we're going to be doing our 5.2, and then the next one's going to be 5.5, and then we're going to be out of content! Thanks, dude. Have an awesome stream. Why, thank you. Well, I don't know what to do in between. Guys, okay, after I finish 5.5, Yao 0, thank you for the follow. Yeah, once I finish 5.5, and Lostbelt 6 doesn't drop, what do we do then? We do events and that's it? We do events, drop AP, and that's it? I guess we gotta bust out that JP account for events too. Just farm JP. Run out of apples. Or something, I don't know. John pretending he couldn't stall that long. I could probably stall. Bro, by the amount of stall you do, it's gonna be Lostbelt 7 when you finish 5.5. True. Pseudo-singularities? All done. They're all done. I skipped them from Lostbelt 3, and then I just continued the pseudo-singularities when I came back, I think, and events. So I came back on, like, the fresh events, back from my hiatus, and then, pretty much finished the pseudo-singularities on top of the events, and then, jumped right into Lostbelt 4. We beat Lostbelt 4, we did 5.1, and now we're in 5.2. So we're on a pretty good schedule. Even though I stall, according to chat. I mean, I do stall. I like, the last 2 streams yesterday and the day before, I stalled for a pretty long-ass time. I had no content, and I was just talking the entire time. Anyway, well, I guess I never did end up having lunch today, but this dinner more than made up for it. Really was a great meal. There's so many textures and flavors I never tasted before. Yeah, I'd love to have some textures and flavors I never had before. Shit. I'm on a diet, so... They really were. It was like culinary techniques that had been honed to perfection over Olympus' 10,000-year history were concentrated in every bite. It honestly made me feel as if I was tasting history itself. Yo, dude, we should have brought Emiya for those techniques, man. We should have brought Emiya. The bread in particular was like nothing I could have ever imagined before today. Yeah, we should have brought Emiya so he could have learned all those techniques, guys. Shit. Thank you so much, Queen Europa. This has been an invaluable experience. So my one question is this. In the Fate universe, projection, right? Is it only for certain objects? Or can it be, like... or could it be, like, food? Can you project food and eat it? Will it have, like, the same quality content? Is there a limitation because it's a sort of magecraft that doesn't... While you're producing food? You can project anything. You can project food. Does it taste like you would think you could project? Is it actually... Does it actually give you energy from the projection itself? I think you can. Project a projector? Yes! You can project a machine to project anything. That way you don't have to waste mana. But maybe not nutrients. I guess you don't get the nutrients because it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. You can project the food, you can eat it. It might taste somewhat what you experience, but it won't have the nutrients? Or the calories? It's like super empty or something? I think ray shifting also uses projection to create your physical body in different timelines. I thought when you ray shift, you just take your particles and they kind of like 3D print your particles to another like area. You want to give a PowerPoint presentation and don't have a projector to do it. I thought it wasn't really projection, more so it's kind of like a... It's more like a form of teleport, but with it's a like kind of like 3D printers. I don't know. Imagine 3D printed. Yeah, you're basically like it's a form of teleportation, but they take your like your atoms and shit and kind of like convert it to elsewhere. I don't know. Depends if servants can convert food to magical energy. It stands to reason that the reverse is also true. Yeah, I'm just like really confused, right? Like, this is like a really good question. Like, can Emiya just start popping out food from his hand? And you could start eating it, but is it gonna be empty calories? Is it not gonna work? See, I asked the big questions, guys. Like, I always think of, like, when I'm reading stories, I'm like, I wonder what happens in universe in this. Gotta ask Natsu himself. I gotta remember that. Oh no, I didn't do anything special. I was simply copying what I've seen others do before. Adele and Makarios did all the truly hard work. Of course the Fate answer is don't worry about it. Bro, I need to know, man. I need to know. This universe is rich. Don't give me the don't worry about it answer. Just don't worry about it. God damn it. You're far too generous, Lady Europa. I want to know about certain limitations. If there are limitations, I want to know about it in the mechanics of the magecraft. Wait, what is John trying to know? Time to get into magecraft, John. Okay, Bench. So, here's the thing. So we were talking about how, like, they were learning about, like, food techniques in the story, right? And I was like, why don't... We should have brought Emiya here so we can learn food techniques. And then I realized something. I was like, wait, can Emiya project food? Right? That he's experienced it. Like, projection works like where you can kind of project an object or an item through experience, right? So, technically, can you project food and have it taste the same, but does it actually supply you nutrients or energy? Something like that. No, he can't. He can probably project kitchen utensils. Isn't this a stall? This is a stall. Otherwise, he'd be doing it left and right. Yeah, this is definitely a stall. This is like one of the stalls. See, this is one of the stalling techniques, but it's a good question, right? Well, it's not just Emiya, right? So it's not like Emiya. I'm talking about theoretically, if you're like a master projector, a master projector, right? And you don't, and you know, you're not like Emiya, who's a one-trick pony and projecting like blades and stuff, right? And swords. But, you know, if you're like a master projector, Theoretically, can you do it? Now that is the question. I think it's more appropriate to call it a rant. I don't think that's called a rant. If it was a rant, I would be like, this is fucking heresy, or a debate. No, it's a question that's asking and trying to provoke conversation. Because debating is, I don't think that's debate. Isn't Shiro human and servant the only known projection mage, though? First off, you don't physically race shift. Olga Marie mentioned to Fuyuki that even though race shifting flesh and blood is impossible, but usually they don't. They actually use your soul or whatever to project a copy of yourself in a different timeline or a body for your soul. Oh, I thought you had to physically, like, I thought race shifting was like they take your physical body and then just import you there by downloading like your soul, your properties, your magecraft, and your basically your life's essence and your atoms and whatnot, and they 3D print you to the other side. Had a brain lag there, but well, at least I know now. All we did was follow your instructions. You're a way better cook than any mere culinary student. You could theoretically project something in the shape of food, but it's not food. Projection is essentially just giving magical energy physical form. I thought they break down your body into spiritrons and printing it in a different timeline. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, too, as well. They kind of 3D print your, like, your soul or your spiritron. That's basically your life's essence, your spiritrons, technically. Most of them only care about working on their so-called cutting-edge research. As long as you know the basics of Olympian ingredients and culinary techniques, anyone could cook like that if you put a little love into it. Ah, little love. Still, I do appreciate the compliment. Thank you all so much for helping me. Dude, I remember I had like this whole thing where because I think I was talking to someone who actually has a D&D session that is surrounded around fate, and you're like in the CCC / BB universe, and that's like a D&D campaign, right? So I came up with like this whole like magecraft mystic code thing. Absurdly broken character. I want brownies from Europe, but true. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Amorphous. Also, for sure, being only an only mage practicing projection, that's actually false. The case files things had that projection specialist. Yeah, I thought that like projection wasn't as rare as you think it would be. I think that's why the coffins exist. As long as you're in those, you're both there and not there at the same time. Chat is feeling the stall. I mean, it's to understand the Fate universe, right? Yeah, projection is common and basic, yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, I thought projection was like fairly common, right? I mean, if my boy Shiro can pick it up, a lot of people can pick it up. Anyway, thank you all so much for helping me. If we continue working together like this, Operation God Destroyer should succeed in no time. Hurrah! 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 Projection mostly used to substitute ritual tools. Neuro! Oh no! He devolved, guys! Oh man, I haven't heard that in a while. The coffins are probably a tether of sorts. I think, yeah, they could be a tether. I thought it only right that I shout on someone's behalf as well. Though absent for dinner, but I'm sure Canis is nearby watching in spirit form. Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess Canis is probably still kind of ticked. Though I probably shouldn't let Canis hear me say that, or someone would materialize just in time to bring a giant spear down on my head. The Madness Enhancement won for a bit? Yup. Speaking of missing people, is Holmes still at it? What's Holmes at it? What's he doing? Then how much magical energy will the Grand Summon consume? Normally a summon makes use of the mana in the atmosphere in the summoner's own ode. However, if we are to summon a being capable of bringing down a god, I'm not sure if even this Lostbelt's extensive reserves of atmospheric mana, which admittedly far surpasses anything the hand in proper human history, will suffice. So if we are to complete this grand summon, as the heroic spirits call it, I presume we'll need to augment our magical energy supply somehow. Holmes, don't mind me, just occupied with something else over here. He's snorting that void dust, guys. Of course you will. Strictly speaking, this summoning ritual doesn't use a summoner, given its vast magical energy requirements. I've designed it to make use of the infinity crystal above Olympus. You can project your soul to different coordinates in space and time, even a physical form, while your body in the coffin is being defined as nothing, staying in a state of uncertainty. That's fucking crazy. Have you? More accurately, I've designed it to access the infinity crystal through the Olympian zone god-made ley line, thereby providing us with an inexhaustible supply of magical energy. We'll use the enemy zone power against them. Oh shit, that's pretty fucking gigabrain, guys. That's 5-head. The god-made ley line. That's the ley line that's kept completely under the god's close supervision. Our spells weren't able to do so much as touch it, but that won't be the case for you. Then does that mean that the god-made ley line was... Of course, I'm the one who made it, even if I only did so reluctantly and under Zeus's orders. I suspected as much. So yes, I know all there is to know about the god-made ley line, right down to its unusual vulnerability. Vulnerability, you say? The ley line may be an invisible magical energy network that serves as a transcendent source of magical energy, but since it was never completed, it's also full of holes. Oh, we can exploit it then. Its greatest vulnerability is the fact that it exists in spaces all throughout Olympus. By placing special spells and formations at these spaces, we're able to draw a truly massive summoning circle that covers all of Olympus, even as the gods remain none the wiser. Hephaestus being the rebellious kid. Well, it is to be expected, his father is Zeus. Yeah, Zeus is a dick, so... Sounds like they're having a pretty, involved conversation. I'm gonna get some night air. A little walk to help my digestion ought to be just the thing. If you're going outside, I'll come with you. I will too, Senpai. At this depth, the underground passages are bound to be dangerous. There's no telling how many autonomous weapons may be stationed nearby. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Old Man Prometheus / Hephaestus cut off their connection to the surveillance network, right? Then like I said, this ought to be just the thing to help my digestion. Hey, that means we can hunt for food. I mean, what? But I'll be fine, I promise. If I really think I'm in trouble, I'll hightail it out of there immediately. I might have reached the void, but I'm still an unscrupulous sword fighter at heart. I'm not going to challenge an opponent I know I can't beat. I don't know, man. I don't know, Musashi. You tend to do some boneheaded things. Anyway, it's walk time. Be back soon. No, I don't know about that. You know, you guys didn't have to come with me, right? Are you just here on a hunch or something? Well, Adele? Makarios? Benihime and Mosh were right. It's dangerous to walk along these underground passages alone. Besides, I couldn't help but notice that Muramasa wasn't at dinner. Wait, what happened to him? At first I thought he might be at the back of the workshop, but he wasn't there either. Sounds like we're thinking along the same lines. hear that, Lord Muramasa? I know you can. I'm sure you got things to talk about. You don't want the Chaldeans overhearing, so I came to pay you a visit myself. It's dangerous to walk alone. Take this 1 SQ. True. Hey, I'll take that 1 SQ. Yeah, take another 1 SQ. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Figured you showed up here, but I didn't expect those twins to come along too. Just to be clear, I don't got anything to talk about. Oh, that's too bad, because I sure do. And it's got something to do with how insanely dangerous you are. I know you said you were staying neutral earlier, but the moment you hand the article over to Benihime, you're planning to cut her in 2 on the spot, aren't you? Dun dun dun! Well, yeah, when you finish one job, you move on to the next, right? That fake priest, Rasputin, gave me 2 jobs to do as part of my foreign god disciple duties. The first was to protect Prometheus Hephaestus in Olympus. Apparently, as the god of knowledge in the Forge, his skills are essential to keeping Olympus running smoothly. And since old Zeus signed off on that job, I've got no reason to refuse it. The second job was to destroy Hephaestus in Atlantis. Those would just seem to, cross purposes. That one was all Zeus, since he forbade Chaldean Hephaestus from coming into contact. And taking Hephaestus out was the quickest and easiest way to ensure they didn't. But killing a god's still a big deal even in Atlantis, and not even Lord Odysseus there could go through with it. So that's where we came in. Rasputin demolished the proper human history heroic spirits, while I cut the Forge God's main unit clean in 2. Wow, okay. That's terrible. So here you kept Hephaestus safe, and elsewhere you killed him, huh? What the hell's the sense in that? I told you I cut him in 2. Didn't say nothing about killing. Though I did say that Hephaestus has been destroyed in my report. Huh? So what exactly does that mean? He's a double agent! Alright, here's the deal. Prometheus Hephaestus is incredibly skilled, but he's also the stubbornest old mule I've ever met. Said he wanted to make a summoner thingamabob and was going to blow himself up unless I helped him. I couldn't let him since it was my job to protect him, and all, so I agreed to the apprenticeship until the gizmo was done. After that, he said his own manipulators were too old and decrepit for delicate work or some such, and wasted no time putting me to work. And one of those odd jobs involved going to Atlantis to fetch his backup data. Said he needed an additional brain to finish making the article. Bunch of bull, eh? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. First you follow the order by cutting him in half, then you go get his backup to effectively bring him back to life. Yo, he got fucking tricked. That sounds like something out of a comedy routine. You're a real scamp, Grandpa. Anyway, I take it that means you like Hephaestus so much you were willing to really stick your neck out for him. Ugh, we might not agree on most things, but that Greek god of the Forge works so good it damn near brings a tear to my eye. Is that so? Anyway, there was one other thing Zeus ordered me to do that didn't have anything to do with Hephaestus. Get rid of you lot. So once I finish this job, that's the next one I gotta take care of. Ain't no sense in doing things out of order. Gotta do my jobs one at a time to make sure they're done right. You're a real scam, Grandpa. A scampa, yeah. It ain't like I'm ignoring the foreign god's orders or betraying Zeus. So does that mean you're ignoring Zeus's commands until the article is finished? Of course, ain't like Zeus is paying me for this job. I'm just playing along with him, because they say he's the big Buddha in charge here. Oh my. Yikes, never thought I'd ever feel sorry for Zeus, but I guess there's a first time for everything. That being said, it does feel like it's time for me to move on. I might be able to handle Chaldea on my own, but deep down, I'm just a swordsmith. No way I could take on Chaldea, Musashi, Caligula, and Canis all at the same time, so I'll try my luck elsewhere. Besides, now that you lot showed up, the great Prometheus Hephaestus workshop's all but done for. I take the summon what's it somewhere deep soon as you get your hands on it before others come a-callin'. Huh? So you're gonna leave us alone? I mean, that's great and all, but what about finishing the summon thing? You don't gotta worry about that. It might not be done tonight, but I've set it up so it'll get done by morning. We'll see you around. Don't forget to give my regards to the Chaldea kid. Yeah, will do. Take care. Wait, you mean you're leaving right this second? I. Rasputin's supervising the cryptors at Naashi. Limbo is keeping an eye on the Lostbelt case. But my job doesn't really begin until this foreign god guy actually shows up. Apparently, I'm supposed to be their butler or something. Anyway, if I'm going to do that job right, I can't go letting myself get defeated now. In the meantime, might as well work on getting the big god some clothes. Because if what they say is true, they're gonna arrive here buck naked. Don't worry, she's just here as an arbiter. She can't do anything to you, and she wouldn't even if she could. Oh, and one last thing. You two are the last Alliance survivors, right? Yes, that's right. This might not be my place, but don't go throwing your lives away like them Satsuma Hayata folk did. Ain't no point in winning a war if it ends up costing you your soul. Isn't that like the complete opposite of what Shiro would preach? Willing to risk their life for a war? To do everything in their power? Of course, that's just one man's opinion. I might be old, but I know I'm a hell of a lot younger than you two, so I won't insist you listen to me. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but I do appreciate your concern for us. So thanks for that, foreign smithy. And thanks for showing our great god of the forge, the last decent god in this whole kingdom. Unlimited blade work, Shiro, yes. Heaven's feel, Shiro, no. Post-heaven, yeah, that makes sense. Hey now, it's nothing like that. Like I said, he's just turned out to be even more of a stubborn old man than me. Gotta go to a meeting, be right back? Okay, 6. I'd like to thank you too, Muramasa. And I promise I'll remember your warning right to our final moments. That's so. Guess you already made your choice then. I won't forget you two kids. Make sure you both live good lives, you hear? Oh shit. Oh my god, it's a 6 AP fight, boys. Thanks for the follow, much appreciated. You know what? I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. Where is she? There she is. Favorite servant? Well, so far Muramasa, but Morgan's gonna be my favorite when she comes out, so yeah. Alright, we're gonna take a Stella gamer. Take our Stella gamer here. Who's Morgan? Yo, did I miss the entirety of Olympus already? No, you didn't. We just went through, story nodes. Who else can we bring? I mean, she's got a Buster NP, so we're gonna give that to her. We'll bring a Lancer. Well, actually, our boy. We'll bring our boy here. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Change the Mystic code. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun for this one. It's not like it's a hard one here. Who's Morgan? She's coming to year 6. Yeah, we're a little halfway through, yeah. 17th process finished. Grand Summon Article, Aether Summoning Guidance Spell, Inscription complete. Manta's like, Cap, yo, what if it's actually a hard fight and I'm actually fucked? 18th process finished. Grand Summon Article, Aether, Spirit Origin, Solidification Spell, Inscription complete. Morgan 1 month, glad. Yep. Getting our Morgan banner, boys. 19th and 20th process is finished. Grand Summon Article, Aether, Perpetual Magical Energy Source, Synchronization complete. All processes finished. Initiating Grand Summon Article, Aether Materialization. Oh, who we summoning? Grand Summon Article, Aether Materialization, output complete. Alright, everyone. I'm sorry it took so long to complete, and I don't know where my apprentice got off to, but the project itself came out beautifully. This is the Grand Summon Article, the device that's going to materialize a being capable of destroying gods. And now it's yours, humans. Go on, take it. Grand Summon Article Aether. I'm the one who named it Aether. It may not be what the Alliance heroic spirits intended for it to be named, but yo, that's the main character Genshin Impact. Yo, that's right. Yo. Yo, Aether technically is a god, and and his twin Lumine. So if you think about it, they cross dimensions and universes, and they can kill gods. Yo, Genshin Impact FGO crossover when? I'm just kidding. Anyway. It may not be what the Alliance heroic spirits intended for it to be named, but Lumine is better, Madge. There's no need to worry about us, Your Majesty. Fine by me, sounds plenty tough and shit. Yes, it is a wonderful name. When you finally go up against the god of the heavens, Aether will summon a being capable of destroying him. Part of me does wonder why you didn't go with a more common name, but as our collaborator, we're happy to go along with whatever you decide. Alright, Adele Macarios and boss of Chaldea. We're counting on you to take it from here and finish the job. You will, I promise. Awesome. So I just need to turn it on in the Great Orbital Shrine then. Aw, god damn it. That's right. In order to accomplish the final god slaying, you'll need to activate it when we're facing Zeus. Fuck! Such a steep requirement. We literally have to go to the shrine where we're literally gonna have to invade, beat the shit out of people, probably. And then we're gonna have to fight the fucking, Caster and Caster's hype woman. Who do you think the Dioscuri were, John? They're just Aether and Lumine after we kicked their ass. Oh, alright, dude. Since we don't know how long their materialization will last, that's our only viable option. Queen Europa, Prometheus Hephaestus, thank you both for so much for help. Thank you both so much for helping us. That goes for you too, Chaldeans and Caligula. And don't think I'm forgetting you two either, Musashi and Canis. Thanks to all of you, the God Destroyer Alliance is finally ready to begin the last stage of our operation. So it's time to fight Zeus, right? Be warned, the enemy is truly formidable, no matter how many times I run the numbers. I don't know how well the summoned being will fare against him. As for the Grand Summon's final catalyst, that will not be a problem. Consider that matter solved. You mean you already have a catalyst ready to go? Worry not, Shield Maiden. I would not let us come this far while we still lack a catalyst. Rest assured, I'll take care of it. And when the time comes to face this so-called omnipotent king of the gods, I will show you something miraculous. Even with my capacity for calculation, I can't say what will happen once Aether has been activated, or how well the summoned being will fare against an omnipotent god. At this point, we are well into the realm of the unknown. Nonetheless, I can say this. Your chances for victory are non-zero. So as long as you keep that in mind... Oh? I'm sorry, I should have asked sooner. Does the concept of zero exist in proper human history? Yes, most assuredly. We've known about it since at least the 3rd century. I dare say we also have a fairly deep understanding of the concept. In fact, Miss Miyamoto over there is something of an expert on it. Aww. Oh, fascinating. A mathematician or philosopher would be one thing, but I never would have thought a sword fighter could reach such an understanding. A scholar would no doubt use their understanding to pass the concept on to other people as knowledge, but for a sword fighter to understand zero... I see, then you must have attained it as a skill rather than as knowledge. Zero. The line that lies between positive and negative. A number smaller than any decimal and greater than any negative number. It is the void, the lack of existence. I see. The fact that you reached an understanding with the sword just goes to show you humans truly are an unsolvable mystery. Oh, it was nothing. I just happened to get lucky, that's all. My old man used to go on and on about how he was the strongest in the world and how nobody could surpass him. So I figured since the only number that could surpass 1 was none, that was what I had to strive for. Since it's pretty amazing that I actually pulled it off, if I do say so myself. Not every sword fighter could empty their mind as fast as I did. Sometimes that's not a good thing, man. Now that's the Musashi I know and depend on, yeah. Mind empty? Hey, I would never leap into enemy territory without looking if I didn't think I could handle myself. Mind empty? Aether here might be our trump card for the final showdown, but it's still my job to make sure we get that far. And knowing you got someone else on hand to do the heavy lifting means I can really cut loose in multiple senses. You're very modest, aren't you, Musashi? I think I'm starting to understand what makes you so strong. Who needs thoughts? Yeah, who needs thoughts? You always walk a fine line between trying too hard and not trying enough. Now, this is a Musashi that caused the singularity by misusing a holy grail. You're open and honest with everyone without ever looking down on anyone. I used to think of Bushin Samurai as a kind of warrior class to particular Japan, but when I look at you, Musashi, I'm not quite sure how to say this. Just call her Dumbo, Mosh. Call her dumb. You think I'm a real badass? Aw, thanks. I'm something of a freewheeling, happy-go-lucky warrior, so I think deep down, I'm really a lot like you guys. Right. Very nice. You're all the very picture of warriors brimming with hope. Even as you're about to face Zeus himself, your smiles are unwavering. You truly make me think that if anyone can make this happen, you can. Is that a quip to say that are you trying to taunt me, Prometheus? I'm gonna get waiver soon. Why are you taunting me, man? You know, Queen Europa, at first I thought this gamble would be all risk and no reward. But I see that even in my calculations, say their odds of victory are 0. These people may just be able to pull it off. Oh, their chance of winning is certainly not 0. Of that, I have no doubt. Hey, Forge God, sorry to interrupt, but I've got a question. You said this workshop is cut off from the outside. Unwavering. Yep. And the only way in is through a door in the underground passage that's been partitioned off, right? That's right. Musashi, is something bothering you? Then can you tell what's going on outside that door? Hold on, I'll run a periphery scan now. The outside partition was just blown to pieces, Master. Damn, I was too slow, Mosh. Slow. Mosh, Benhime, make sure we got a way out of here. Right. Over here, foe. You'll be safer inside my storage base than you will on my shoulder. This magical energy feels as though we're burning. It has this Lostbelt's unique scent and the god's unmistakable, intimidating presence. But that is not all. I also sense something unutterably foul here now. Be careful, all of you. There is a darkness here among us. Ah, shit.
My, how lovely to see you all here, Baha. I suppose it's been some time since we last met, fine members of Chaldea, and you, Queen Europa. Oh yes, and I can't forget you, members of the God Destroyer Alliance. I must say, you've put up quite a valiant struggle against the gods, Baha. I suppose I should introduce myself, yes. I am but a humble monk, a heroic spirit named Caster of Limbo.
There you are, scumbag. I remember you and how your good looks are completely wasted on that head that keeps regrowing no matter how many times I cut it off. What are you up to here in Olympus? Mogus? He's up to a Mogus. Screw it. I don't even care. Your ominous aura tells me everything I need to know.
Oh, my, if it isn't my beloved Shinman Musashi. Yes, I remember you too, and how very many times you've thwarted my designs in the past. What a shame that your vaunted heavenly eye is apparently so blind that it failed to even notice the spell thread I bound to the Queen's garments.
You tracked me with my own garments? How dare you, you barbaric god!
Yes, that's right. Your mewling sympathy for your home and proper human history was easily exploitable. How utterly disgraceful.
All hail the mouse FGO by Disney when...
Whatever you may have been plotting, and plotting you were, by the looks of it, it all ends now.
I'm afraid it's a touch early for curtains. In fact, I think we just begun a whole new act.
But there I must disagree. I've been waiting for this moment for quite some time now. I'm quite aware of everything happening here. In fact, I only refrained from acting sooner because I was waiting for this grand summon article of yours to be completed. I can only imagine what lovely sounds you'll make when you witness it shattering before your very eyes!
You're just the absolute worst. Limbo, you bastard!
How very kind of you to say so.
My great workshop is like my home. It should have no trouble detecting a spell from a single heroic spirit. What are you really? You're not a proper heroic spirit at all.
Detect? You thought you could detect my spell? Why, of course you couldn't. Not when all my spells have been blessed by our god. I should clarify. When I speak of god in this case, I am not referring to the gods of Olympus, but rather...
You talk too much, barbarian. Yes, he does. Shall we kill them now, big brother?
Yes. I do hope you'll forgive me. Very well then, I will leave the massacre to you two. After all, it would be quite absurd for a disciple of the foreign god to clean up a mess brought about by negligence on your family's behalf.
That's right, it would be. Now be quiet. So we finally found you, humans. We found them, big brother. Oh, look, it's, Caster's, hype woman. The Dioscuri. You always... You always snatch our hope away from us, every single time! Well, this time you won't. We won't let you take anything from us ever again. Both of you, be careful. The Dioscuri are a divine spirit servant. Please, get back before they hurt you. You've kept me waiting a long time. Now this is where it ends. Don't think I've forgotten how you humiliated us with your filthy, worthless spell, lowly humans. Though our light will never be sullied by the pitiful death struggles of weaklings like yourselves. You should be thrilled that you managed to injure my pride. You're all in it for it now. No human has incurred Big Brother's wrath and survived. Now prepare for divine justice. Death to all of you! Goddamn bastard twins! The hell you're so worked up over a bunch of humans for, huh? This is just like what happened last time, too. You sure you little shits aren't forgetting anyone? Aw, shit. Ha! You thought I'm the one who didn't belong among the gods? You got balls saying that to my face after Krishtaria ground your asses into the dirt like it was nothing. Did you forget how you had to go crying to Big Daddy Zeus? Pleading for your lives? You got the greatest Canis. You got the great Canis to deal with. And you dumb shits stay focused on these weaklings. Well, I've had it. Die, shitheads! The Sea God Spear! I knew it was too good for the likes of you. I said shut the hell up and die! Yo, we got some particle beams? Are you alright, big brother? I'm fine. Mere magical energy light from an ordinary heroic spirit can never hope to match ours. The Dioscuri, gods of light. They may indeed move at near light speed, but it seems they aren't capable of nullifying all forms of light directed at them. Does that mean they have openings we can take advantage of? As they say nowadays, the jury is still out. Stay out of my way, Trenchcoat! Your magical energy light show isn't gonna do shit anyway. Hey now, don't go throwing out the Baritsu beam with the detective. Anyway, as far as we're concerned, gods of light, you're just one more milestone on the road to slaying all the gods. I'm not exhausted like last time, and to top it off, I'm feeling better than ever thanks to the Queen's amazing food. Activating Ortonax's emergency combat mode, adjusting operation output to 70%. I'm ready, Master. First order of business, get past the Dioscuri. Understood. Let's frickin' go! Oh shit, clap them cheeks, baby! I brought a little someone. But they might get crit to shit, though. Oh, we got an Invince? This is the final fight yet, right? Stella! What's Pence overcharge? I have no idea. Oh, attack down. It's attack down. Oh, we still got the Invince. Break that bar, baby. Ouch. HP loss. No effect. We still have the invints on Penth, so we can just keep rolling. Too bad we don't have the bus. Oh, okay. Ouch. Be afraid, it's time for the twins to get serious. No worries. Merlin has invul clues. Yep, we got invul. Wow, it missed. Wait, it's not missed, never mind. Twins don't count as Greek mythology males. Yeah. I thought it was Han's NP for a second. Oh god! Well, I should have used the invints right there. That's fine though. That's fine. Yo, we're gonna yoink a charge from you. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. That cool. No doubt. Cool. John loses probably, maybe. Cool. No doubt. Uh-oh. Yeah, GG. This should kill, I'm pretty sure. The NP, yep. That kills. Wait, what? What? Survive. Bruh. It doesn't kill John. Oh, the pain. I thought it killed! Oh well. Hee. Why would it kill? Its class is. I thought the 92k would have killed the Dioscuri twins. That's what I thought. Rest in pepperonis. Now we pray. Nah, you can tell it doesn't kill, but it applies the after damage effects. Okay. I thought it would kill. I was like, okay, we got the NP, we're good, we can kill. And then we didn't. Oh well. I kind of screwed up, though. It's fine, we can still run this team. Yeah, we can still run this team, this is fine. This is fine! We can run this team. That kills. John soon realized that it did not kill. True. True. I was like, ah, that kills. It's 92k. It's like very close, and it just, they survived by like just a teeny amount. Hmm. Fuck it. What a beautiful red chain, yep. Goodbye. Your pet's gone. Fuck your pet. Holy shit. We're gonna Stella. That's not bad damage. That's not bad damage for Stella. Hmm. I think I could save the NP here, actually. Hopefully they don't... The break bar doesn't just instant trigger an NP. Why NP at last card, another red chain? Cause we can. Holy shit! Okay, that's cool. Wow, they really do hate They really do hate her, huh? Yeah, Merlin, I wish she lived so John could invul the NP turn. Yup. That would have been nice. Yeah, real shame. Well, let's see who they target. Of course they target Hans. Whatever. Well. Damn, okay, shit. Chill. Going to charge? Oh, we can stun. Yo!
お任せください。さようですか。ご加盟のままに。さようですか。お任せください。
John saving Vayne for NP turn. What are you doing? Holy shit.
Okay. はい。
了解了
ご加盟
解
のままに。お任せください。
Buy the Buster card before the NP. Hector Chain.
召喚で音菩薩。私に力を。朝日の輝きを。勝ち時はあげぬのですか？
Og? Easy? Insolent worms! Don't bother fighting back, humans. You'll never escape death at my brother's hands. Dioscuri is still alive and well. Our current fighting forces just can't beat them. Gah, my eyes, it's like looking into the sun. I don't know if they're actually moving at light speed or not, but I do know both their sword and discus are really freaking fast. Mosh is doing a great job defending against them. Candace's spear play is as sharp as it's ever been. And despite his injuries, Emperor Caligula's fists haven't slowed down. Berserker's got a berserk, I guess. Yeah, Berserker's got a berserk. Still, the way things are going, it's only a matter of time until one of us gives up the ghost. I might just have to sacrifice one of my swords after all. That trick again.
Oh yes, of course it won't work. Not against mighty gods of Olympus. But just to be safe, allow me to use my sorcery to negate it.
What? Did you just drown out the waves jamming the god-made ley line?
Why, yes I did. And while I'm at it, I think I'll rid us of this divine bird's intrusions once and for all.
No! Are you gonna do the head wick? You're gonna do a freaking Deathly Hollows? You're gonna make that owl into head wick, dude? Minerva!
As you can see, I have some facility with the destruction of machines.
No! Yeah, I know.
Allow me to demonstrate by ending the combined gods of knowledge and the forge here and now.
Not the best Lostbelt character. Home at last. We just lost Minerva. Minerva got head-winged. Ugh. My brain is being eroded. This Mickey Mouse voice is funnier than whatever voice you were doing before Toe Manly. What did you do to me?
Why, exactly what you think I've done. Machines, no matter their time or place of origin have always been vulnerable to bugs, and you are no exception.
What chapter are you on, Johnny boy? 19? Bugs. I see. They transform your pulsating magical energy itself into spells. Ugh. So even though my true self is formless data, they're still able to eat away at me. It's a section 17.3? Oh, it's 17.3? I thought it was 19. Okay. I have to sadly agree. I never thought it was going to be possible to top the last one. Last Dio Scurry fight? Oh, okay. Call your bugs off him, Limbo. Activating Mystic Code. We debuff cleanse?
What a shame! But then that's hardly a surprise. That may be enough to let you break through simplistic karma without resorting to a command spell. But against Shikigami insects, filled to the brim with curses and blight, one of your mystic codes may as well be a gentle breeze.
His right eye looks a little funky. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a lazy eye right there. Wow, upgrade your channel on your follows.com. How about you upgrade this fucking band right here and right now, bitch? Okay, why is my chat? Yeah, upgrade these bands, motherfucker. Bot. It's been a solid 15 seconds. I don't know why, but it doesn't have that manual band thing in my dashboard anymore. Which is kind of weird. I think Twitch is fucking me up. I had to literally do a manual ban of this guy. God damn it, Twitch. Why can't I just, like, right-click it like last time and just fucking hit ban? Some bullshit. What do you think you're doing, God from a foreign land? Stop it before you kill him! Surely you must know that Zeus considers him to be essential for Olympus's welfare. So why are you doing this? Europa, come back! You need to stay behind this, where it's...
Aha! To goad you into a vulnerable position. Oh, cruel and beautiful queen, obviously.
It is done. Peace and order has returned to the chat. Taste my Biden blast.
Now then, if you'll kindly excuse us.
Europa!
Oh, don't worry, I won't kill her here. My job is strictly to bring the traitorous queen back to face justice.
Ah, shit.
I'll leave the rest of these villains to you, Dioscurry, guiding gods of light that you are.
No! Shield Maiden, Bashkir Light, remember your last gift. May Athena's protection be with you. Europa! No! Limbo's magical energy signal has vanished. I'm not seeing Europa's signal anywhere in our vicinity either. He got away? How'd that piece of shit jester pull that off? He appeared to be using some manner of instantaneous travel, although such a thing shouldn't even be possible with existing magecraft. He used the throat goat escape. Perhaps it's some ability unique to foreign gods' disciples, or a kind of spell still unknown to us. Or alternatively, it could be a form of an Eastern technique. Jinsokutsu. The Gluck Gluck know me if you... Yes. I don't know why, but Twitch just always ruins this for me. I can't ban people anymore. Like, I have to kind of do it manually, which kind of, like, it used to be like you can right-click on things, but I gotta, like, manually ban them. Worry not, you'll never need to know. For what use would such knowledge be to corpses? Right you are, big brother. Come, let's kill them all here and now. Oh, we got another Dioscuri fight. Let's go. Pog champ. Got another Dioscuri fight. Gamba. Yeah, we can Gamba this. We can Gamba this. Give it a solid minute. Can John beat Dioscuri first try? Make your team first, John. Make Team Gamba after. True. Mosh Kirillite as starting. Oh, wait. Billy the Kid as backup. Or I can use Fujino, depending. Yeah, Billy the Kid as backup. I'll go easy this time. Believer's alright. Yep. So this is where you so-called God Destroyer pests have been hiding. I suspected you worms might have been laying low in Hades' domain. But I still can't quite believe you're truly lurking in the underground infrastructure all this time. I doubt you only restricted yourselves to Hephaestus' workshop, either. I expect you were able to rendezvous so easily because you must all be underground dwellers. The people of Olympus are meant to live in designated above-ground areas where they can enjoy the light of the sun and the twinkling of the star. You know what, Pollux? Just shut up. Just let your brother talk. I don't care about you anymore. You have nothing to offer besides giving us exposition or hyping your brother up. There's no other thing. But this underground infrastructure, Tartarus, to use its proper name, is a place of darkness, created solely for resource distribution. It is no place for the living. Right you are, little sister. Oh my god. It's the first time he agreed to something. Tartarus is made up of parts from the old gods defeated during the Titanomachia, magical energy from the Gigantes defeated during the Gigantomachia. Hey, can we hurry up? You guys want to kill us, right? Are you giving us the fucking villain speech? And the remains of the losers of the Olympiamachia. You know how, like, villains give, like, their fucking villainy monologue? This is their villainy monologue. In other words, the underground is no more than a land of death and darkness, where only the dead may roam freely. And you humans, imbeciles that you are, decide to hide away here, even while you still live. Caster really needs to assert his dominance. I see. Death can be the only price for this transgression, big brother. Right you are, little sister. This will be no execution and no administration of divine justice. We are merely exterminating vermin. Yes, big brother. Oh yeah, assert. Yeah, I was like, assess his dominance. We're already assessing the dominance. He's trying to assert his dominance. Vermin? Vermintide? I heard that. Did you just call us vermin? Dioscuri? You're damn right I did. You humans were always weak and foolish, but once you chose not to only resist the gods, but openly revolt against them, you ceased to be citizens of Olympus. Now you are nothing more than disgusting insects. Yes, that's it. I always thought you pathetic god destroyers reminded me of something whenever I killed one of you. And now I see what it is. Insects. Nothing more than pests. Squash one and another pops up in its place. Hey, insects are pretty pog. I finally figured it out. Insects! That's exactly what you lot are. That's... Caster, you're just being a generic villain, man. No one cares who you are. He's like the generic villain. Does a stupid villain monologue, calling us insects, belittling us, underestimating us. Classic villain, crony, stereotype. Caster totally could have been an Avenger. Yep. It's not a very elegant comparison, Big Brother, but it is an accurate one. You make me sick. Unprompted. Was that directed at me, human girl? Yes, it was. Yes, it was, Pollux. Damn, Adele and Macarios 1v1ing? Yo, I want to see this 1v1. All you ever do is compliment your brother or agree with him. You don't have a single original thought in your head. Fuck! Damn! When you truly care for someone, you don't just stand by when they're making a mistake like your brother is. Gods may have dominion over humans, but they don't just go around killing them out of spite. No, that's just the sort of thing humans do, you know? Right, Senpai, Caster of the Gemini constellation is said to have been human. We do know for certain that the gods known as Dioscuri were originally twins in ancient times, but over time, as they became part of Greek mythology, they changed. My man Bench. Zeus' wild older brother, Castor, was completely human. Finally called them out. Lostbelt twins for the win. Yep. The truth, Dioscuri, of your motives for all the atrocities and murders you committed, including your brutal slaughter of the God Destroyer Alliance's membership, is really quite simple. Your orders from Zeus represented an excellent excuse, but you simply hate human beings. Huh? That's what this is all about? Stop it. I can't believe it. Are you kidding me? Look me in the eye and answer me, Dioscuri. Did you really kill our comrades? Our father? Our mother? Over some stupid, petty, ancient grudge? Shut up, vermin! You are in the presence of gods. Loathsome humans, you frail, pathetic things can barely even survive without us gods there to guide you. Yet despite your weakness, you still somehow drag us down, changing us amidst the passage of eternity. It was you, humans, damn faith, your belief, that turned me into one of you in proper human history. And if that weren't bad enough, you also degraded my beloved sister, turning her into a mere demigod. Big Brother, it was humanity's fault, all of it. You're so weak that you cower, shoving into the darkness, yet you won't cease your revolting breeding. You continue to advance, to flourish. And then in your unparalleled insolence, you name yourselves rulers of Earth. Are the gods supposed to ignore this transgression? Should we forgive this incredible sin? No, absolutely not. That's the reason why you killed our friends? Our family? Contemptuous fool! That alone is more than enough reason to kill every last one of your misbegotten species. In fact, you should be down on your knees, thanking me for my graciousness in only killing those of you who have turned your backs on Father. Go on, praise my benevolence, and I will give you the mercy of a swift death. No, we will not be doing any of that. We are not going to die here today, and we'll never let you two kill us. You, how dare you defy my brother? Well, what do you know? Now it all makes sense. Guess old Krishtaria has one hell of a sadistic streak. So these little blonde shitheads hate humans with a passion, huh? Guess that explains a lot. To be honest, up until now, I never could figure out why you bastards killed me back in Atlantis. Turns out the answer was pretty simple. Truth is, you were jealous of me becoming a divine spirit and getting my hands on Poseidon's holy weapon. Ain't that right, Mr. Destined to end up a weak-ass human caster? Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! One more word insulting my brother and you'll live just long enough to regret it, pitiful human. Ha, see? That right there is why you idiots keep getting taken advantage of. That's how I ended up with these Chaldea dipshits. You think you're starting to trust you implicitly? Huh? Well, I guess you're not wrong. Because he definitely trusts you to keep your absurd hatreds like the drooling morons you are. You've had enough, big brother. Nothing more need be said. All that's left to do is to kill every last one of them. Pollux. We are the Dioscuri, the twin gods. Though our light may normally serve as a guiding beacon. For you lot, it'll be an inescapable blade of death punishing you for your sins. Mosh, keep Adele and Macario safe. Genocide? Understood. I'm ready, Master. Preparing to engage in anti-divinity combat. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, baby. The Dioscuri twins fight, baby. Let's go. We'll show them the power. Wait, what did it say? Nullify immobilization. Oh, that's fine. What's her? Gain resistance to attacks, increase quick arts when HP recover reaches 0, recover HP once, and survive. Basically, her guts. Alright, John, surely you don't lose this. Surely. Damn, they almost did resist it. That's one. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the heck? Holy shit. Uh-oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Still easy 3-turn though? I was like, what the fuck? We'll just do this. Charge on hit chance. It's a big ass crit buzz to get at the start. It's only 2 times, so you're meant to taunt it with Mosh. Yeah, the Dioscuri don't fuck around. I'm like, damn, son. Who the fuck is Achilles? Achilles. Look, Sonic has, I would say, Sonic has, dyslexia. Achilles. That's the reason why. Achilles lost long half-brother, yeah. Easy clap. Yep. As everybody, predicted, it was, a first try thing. We beat it. I wish I had that excuse. Thanks for the points. Yep. Oh, no, you don't. That rigidity, that immobility, it can't be. The light radiating from her shield. Is that? Robin 2 OP. Robin's so fucking good, man. Athena's protection. The Aegis? Impossible. Now that Odysseus is gone, the Aegis should no longer exist in this lost belt. Indeed, that is not the true Aegis. But by extracting and purifying Athena's the Escleronomia, Nike Sophia, her final authority of victory. How you pronounce Aegis just killed me. Aegis? 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 I don't know. Yay, I netted 1 point. My gods. Wait, can John actually pronounce words? Number one, you went being wrong. Aegis. I guess Aegis. I was able to change it into a form suitable for ingestion. Wait. Mixed it in with Queen Europa's cooking. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, Prometheus. Are you saying you just gave her your god coom and splooged all over the cookie? Okay, buddy. Alright, dude. And that's not all. Heroic or rather divine spirit Canis. I know this may be overstepping my bounds, but I took the liberty of tweaking your spirit origin a bit, so as to better synchronize with Poseidon's authority. He gave the nut of the gods. Yet we're duped up. Yeah, he gave the nut of the gods, dude. Forgive me, exalted tyrant. We're all doped up. I mean, duped up. We're all doped up by the nut of the gods. How the hell am I supposed to complain to a guy who's already dead, you idiot? So I'll save that shit for later. Meanwhile, I mean... Oh, this is a dark-ass joke. I'm not gonna make that joke, actually. Got that premium ambrosia. Yeah. I'm not gonna make the dark-ass joke. It's unfair to Canis, so we're gonna respect her boundaries. I'll just help myself to every last bit of that asshole's God's vortex power. Ha! Get ready, you little shits, now that my spear is sharper than ever. Canis is unleashed. And I'm gonna pay you back for what you did to me in Atlantis, and for your pathetic, whiny grudge. 1,000 times over. Is that Poseidon's trident I'm sensing? She must have raised her spiritual rank. Be careful, big brother. Canis Unleashed for the Xbox 360. And PS4. Star Wars Canis Unleashed. I mean, FGO Canis Unleashed. Humans. Stupid, pathetic, insignificant humans. What use could the likes of you have for a divine artifact? You're at class disadvantage here, exalted tyrant. I mean, what is class disadvantage to Super Orion, you know what I'm saying, guys? So if she can get to the level of Super Orion, killing a god will forever be beyond your means. Castor's such a little shit. Yes, he is a little shit. Have at you, human scum. Don't worry, with enough crit buffs, we can overcome anything. Oh shit. You're right. I am the god of light. I will tear you to pieces and scatter you to the winds. Let's do this thing. I'll follow your lead. Same. Looks like we got one more shot at victory. Fine by me. Let's make the most of it. Now we got Athena's, Aegis, and a spear that's been imbued with the power of Poseidon's trident. Between an invincible shield and an unparalleled spear, we should be able to take them both out simultaneously. Get ready, Dioscuri. I'm taking both your heads as soon as I get the chance. What? Is it Aegis? 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 Is it Aegis? Big brother. You know what? I'm just gonna call it the Coom Shield. Whatever. I'm gonna call it the Coom Shield. What, cutie? I'm just gonna call it... Yeah, I'm just gonna say Coom Shield this time. This ends now. I already know exactly what to do to kill both humans and heroic spirits alike. He just looked my way. Uh-oh. What? Senpai! And... he's caught me by the head. I can't even move. Dun dun dun. Nobody move. Wow, you're actually playing dirty. What a fucking scumbag, man. On second thought, I take that back. Move if you like. Just know that if you do, I'll use my light speed to rip her spine clean out through her neck. Wow, you literally can't beat a bunch of fucking heroic spirits, then you go for the master. Okay. Aren't you a god? Aren't you a divine spirit? Shouldn't you be kicking our ass? Fucking cowardly. You a hostage now. Yep. Castor and Pollux are Greek myth, right? I want to get straight to that before I assume I do something. Well done, big brother. Bro, these guys are such sore losers. Such sore losers, and they're like, you know what? We're going to hold the master hostage. We're not going to win by sheer force. By sheer brute force. Because, you know, we're divine spirits. We're superior. I'm so impressed that you keenly ascertained the enemy's key weakness, even in the midst of this tumultuous battle. No, that's just a fucking dirty tactic. This is standard when fighting a master, no? I mean, for them, that's like the lowest of the low. Right? Shouldn't they, the divine spirits, be so strong that they can diff almost every servant imaginable? It doesn't even matter. So to do that, they kinda sullied their hand. I mean, yes, always go for the master, ignore the servants, but, you know, they got a superiority complex. So basically, that means that they're just like us. They're just like us humans. And they don't like to be compared they don't like to be compared as humans. That's a human thing to do. Kirei laughing somewhere in the distance. Yeah. I was looking for a chance to take her head myself, but the little Coom Shield girl was irritatingly consistent about protecting her. Yep, I'm calling it Coom Shield, cutie. It was nothing, little sister. After all, this is far from my first time killing humans. It's always the same with them. First they stupidly commit to fighting, then they die while trying to protect the weak. Once you zero in on a target, there's nothing they can do against our light speed. Big brother, you're bleeding from your mouth. Ooh. Oh no, please tell me you didn't use your authority to move faster than light. Have you forgotten that we're now divine spirits, not proper gods? Making true use of our authority could destroy our entire spirit core. A little blood is nothing to me. I love the idea that they have absolutely no difference between themselves and humanity except for some divine mana in their blood, which they don't even have as servants. So what the fuck is up with their attitude? They just have a huge fucking stick up their ass. And like a superiority complex. Or technically, you could say that they have an inferiority complex because they're so jealous of humans. Getting pretty desperate, huh? Castor's mad because humans turned him from god to human. How dare you! Let's see if you're still as mouthy after I've torn your head off. Senpai! Don't move. Hold it. You just moved, didn't you? Then it seems I'll need to give you a fitting punishment, shield girl. Use that great shield of yours to cut off your own head, and I may just spare this woman's life. Don't do it! They drank the gallon jug of haterade. Dioscuri. What? What was that, human? That power I just felt from your head. Was that... No, it couldn't be. The power to kill a god? Dun dun dun! You! It was you! That black light that killed Demeter and Aphrodite. The vile god-killing weapon that shouldn't exist. You're its ammunition! He finally realized that we're a fucking live grenade. Now they dropped the ball. They realize that we're a fucking grenade. And if they twist the head off, well, damn you, proper human history. Big brother, why did you let go of her? Canis! Big brother! Senpai should have killed us when we had the chance. Yeah. Thanks. Senpai is safe. The rest of you, please take it from here. Take him down, twins. Oh, shit. What spell do they have? Death to mine enemies. Hades. Let the blade of bravery shine forth, Athena. Are those special mystic codes? No, they're using some form of magecraft. The bigger the pride, the funnier the fall. And since they were calling out the names of gods, they must be using Age of Gods magecraft that makes use of divine spirit power. Ugh. Yo, they're powering up? Damn you, humans! What could you be hoping to achieve by allying yourself with these revolting people from proper human history? Even if their help does enable your foolish rebellion against the gods to succeed, there will be nothing waiting for you afterwards. Even if that's true, we're still not going to let this end here. We refuse to let this be our final resting place. No matter how many times we made to submit to the gods' power, at least we can keep shouting, "This isn't over yet!" We may just be humans, but not gods, but we can at least do that. Even if if the heavens we seek are impossibly far away, we'll still never stop saying it. This isn't over yet. Damn, they fucking... Oh! They fucking shit on them! These twins fucking 1-0 diff the shit out of these divine spirits. Damn, how does it feel? How does it feel that these regular ass Olympians just fucking shit on you? I mean, sure, they're like overpowered as fuck, but they're still regular ass Olympians. Guess they didn't pop their evade this time. Nah, this time they just Yami Yugi'd and just they pierced invul and it doesn't matter. Dioscuri did not have a good time in this Lostbelt kick W. Yeah, they got fucking shit on by some regular ass fucking Olympians, man. Or Atlanteans, technically. Then I'll ask you this. Tell me, Alliance woman, why do you not stop your brother? Surely you both know where this path you're on leads. Death. Yes, death. From this point on, no matter what you do, you will die. Such a shame the characters were absolutely assassinated. No, I'm happy. I'm happy, Sonny. I'm happy they're dying. Either we gods will tear you to pieces, or you'll be destroyed along with this Lostbelt. No, not Atlanteans, even on a technicality. So then why? Why do you two... I mean, the potential they had. When I fought them, I used my Dioscuri to beat the Dioscuri. I used my own Dioscuri to beat the Dioscuri. I used the stones to destroy the stones. Because both my brother and I believe that a real tomorrow would be far better than an endless today. What a joke. Now that Hades is gone, there's no one left to ensure the souls of the dead find new lives. Death is truly the end. Don't you see that? Yeah, we see it. But even so, we want to finally see a tomorrow that's different than yesterday. Big brother. The two enemy servants' magical energy is rapidly vanishing. They're about to disappear. Yeah, we're gonna nod and hope these two fuckers die. Let's go, bitches. The Dioscuri certainly had a tough spirit origin, but it seems our attacks finally reached their divine core. It finally seems that two regular-ass Olympians just completely destroyed divine fucking class servants, dude. Behold what has transpired here. You both said it was impossible, but it was none other than humans of Olympus who shattered your divine core. Yep. So it would seem. Very well then, humans. Keep pushing your luck. Go ahead and forge your path to a future where only despair awaits. Wow, salty to the end, huh? And know that it will never be anything more than a single step, right into a dead end. Damn, you're so fucking salty. You're so salty that you lost. Are those tears that I'm drinking? Some nice salty tears you got there, buddy. Shut it, Dioscuri. You're bond-tended by Caldea. Good riddance. Be that as it may. We still don't want to live in a world where every day is like the one that came before. Rip Dioscuri. You were indeed the worst. Yep. It's the type of people that I'm glad that died. You know how, like, it's supposed to be a sad ending, right, for certain servants that die? These are the servants that you want to see die and that you're glad they're dead. And that you clap at their deaths. Even if oblivion is the only thing waiting for us, we still want to see a new tomorrow. Da, da, da. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's the shrine!
And there you have it. The Dioscuri have vanished and Prometheus Hephaestus is completely shut down. But Caldea is still alive and well, along with the two God Destroyer Alliance members. Oh, and Canis is still working with them, too. She must be pretty peeved at you for forsaking her.
Yes, I suppose he would be. I cannot blame him for feeling that way either. Wow, Krishtaria refers to Canis as a he. Imagine getting fucking murdered by some human who isn't from the Lostbelt, then resummoned in a much weaker form. Then you get murdered by humans from the Lostbelt. Damn. Of course, I can't imagine an apology from me would be met with anything other than the demand that I shut up.
That's it? You are a lot less bothered by this than I expected.
I do feel bad for what happened to the Dioscuri, though. I wish I had been able to better get through to them.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought you and the Dioscuri got along swimmingly.
We may have gotten along, but we never truly understood one another. They hated humans too much for that. I told them I was going to make a new age of gods and even revealed my friendship with Zeus. But they simply weren't able to discern what it is I seek. And for my part, I wasn't prepared to face the full extent of their hatred. You know, perhaps Benihime would have done a better job than me of getting to the heart of their weakness, being their hatred for humans. Damn! Yeah, that's our true power, revealing the truth of someone else. And making friends. Krishtaria is too Gigachad for the Dioscuri to comprehend.
But the Dioscuri worshipped the ground Zeus walked on as his friend. Didn't they look up to you as well?
Nah, that's different. That's different. They never got as far as forgiving humans. They only accepted me because Zeus did. Yep, and because Krishtaria is way too fucking strong and they got their ass beat by him. So hell yeah. Like, on the account of Canis, they're like begging Zeus to live. Kirstara beat the living shit out of them that they were, like, scared. So the only reason why they accepted you was because they're scared of you. Like, Kirstara is basically, Machiavelli, pretty much. He'd rather be feared than loved. You know, now that I think about it, I wish I hadn't fought them in front of Zeus. I doubt things would have turned out this way if they hadn't had Zeus acting as a judge in the background. Kristaria's Chantaria, Brodime. Hey, what's done is done. You can't expect anything and everything to go perfectly, even for you. So let's just forget the past and focus on the present. With Canis and Dioscuri gone, you've lost almost every soldier at your command. Man, it's starting to look like something. Kristaria, it's starting to look like something. You should have killed us when you had the chance. Are you sure you're in good enough shape for the endgame? Now that Zeus has lost Demeter and Aphrodite, he won't hesitate to use the Tree of Emptiness. We both know Tree of Emptiness. Magellan is currently the single biggest pool of magical energy on this entire planet. But us cryptors are supposed to be the ones to use it. We can't let Zeus get his hands on it first. And that means when the chips are down, your alliance with Zeus will fall apart. So doesn't that mean your greatest adversary isn't Chaldea, but Zeus? Protecting the Tree of Emptiness. No, I wouldn't put it that way. My greatest adversary certainly continues to be Chaldea. That's why I used one of the last 2 times I planned to personally fight on them. It's a shame now that the battle turned out how that battle turned out. Benihime was just too amped up to think straight. If she had held her ground as resolutely as I heard she did in the Temple of Time, it would have been a much closer call for me. Oh, the time where we start beating the living shit out of fucking Gatia? Oh, they want us to fucking be that Chad, huh? The truth is, in practice, there wasn't much difference between Benihime's and my combat capabilities. Wait, what? You're capping, right, Kristaria? Kristaria, Gatia confirmed. Keep that in mind, John. Her various exploits to date have proven that beyond a shadow of a doubt. I'm still a lot more scared of you and your ability to say so. It shows you know you've usually got the upper hand. If you say so. At any rate, whether or not we have a rematch is entirely up to them. Hey, nice. I just got Saber Hoku's Bonsi. Pog! Ninja. Congrats. I've already promised Zeus that I would fight him last. It's even part of our contract. Huh? You see, a rematch to decide the fate of this world of gods was his condition for cooperating. Rather heartwarming, isn't it? I guess not even the king of the gods could permit a loss to stand. Oh, that's a surprise. I would never have thought the great and mighty Zeus would have such, well, human motivations. Of course he would. No one lacking that quality would take on the task of being the god who leads humanity. When are we fighting Kristaria? It better not be at the very end, tail end. I want to fight him. And then we could fight Zeus. I want to fight Kristaria. I won't forgive him for what he did to us. Which is why I pity him for the decision he is about to have to make. Namely, the choice of what to do about Queen Europa and her betrayal of Olympus. Dun 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 dun. Patience, buddy. I want it. I want to fight him. I want my rematch. I want my rematch, guys. Alright, we're in section 18. We got 9 more sections to go? 9 more sections to go. Alright, we're gonna run an ad break, guys, because I'm gonna use the restroom. But yeah. Too bad no rematch or fighting the thunder that smites the stars instead. God damn it. Alright. We're gonna do a 1-minute ad break and I'm gonna use the restroom. Alright, talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and we're ready to go. Let's go. Stalling time? Nah, we're not gonna stall that hard. Alright, Section 18, Lostbelt. I am the thunder that smites stars. Are we fighting Zeus early? I'm now on PC, so I'm in real time. Poggers. Directly beneath the fifth tree of emptiness, Magellan. Okay, John, tell me what do you think about the buff we're getting? Wait, what buff? The whole week of rank up quests. I mean, each one of them? Is there? I didn't know that. Ah. Is this the Great Orbital Shrine Olympia Dodona? Yes. Interstellar Mountain City Olympus. I'm gonna skip that. The center of its operations. John, it's in the news. I'll check it out. We'll take a look at that later. Ah, everyone's favorite voice, guys.
This will be neither sacrifice nor prayer. All we seek is the King of the Gods' judgment.
John should be happy about the Rama and Regin buffs. Ah, yep. I'm happy about those buffs.
He has ruled the heavens since the dawn of time, emerging triumphant in no less than 4 Machia. By day he rules over clear blue skies. By night he conquers what lies beyond them. He is the wielder of the great thunderbolts, capable of shattering stars, galaxies, even the very universe. Now less than the authorities of Uranus and Cronus bow to.
I dislike it purely because it's going to trigger the Vlad is better than Galatea again, Lamau crowd again. Honestly, at that point, it doesn't even fucking matter. They can meta slave all they want.
Oh yes, he is the great demiurge, the one who wields the Cronus crown for all eternity. Oh almighty Zeus, please grace us with your presence.
Vlad is objectively better than Galatea. However, Galatea has pants. They have different uses, really. Vlad has better raw damage.
Oh almighty Zeus, please grace us with your presence. Tell us what should be done with this cowardly, treacherous queen.
Vlad looks like a Morbius knockoff, and boy, that says something. Europa. I trust you understand why you, my priestess and queen, stand here awaiting sentence like a common criminal.
Lord Zeus. Well now, I simply must ask, what in the world were you thinking, O queen?
Burn Galatea useless? Cap? Okay.
Indeed, you are heavenly Zeus's queen and priestess. You are the direct recipient of his love. And yet this is how you repay him? With treason and treachery? It was your guidance that enabled the pitiful dregs of the 4th Machia to vanquish both Demeter and Aphrodite! Ah, how tragic. Ah, how shameful. Even worse, it was all for nothing. No matter how hard you struggle, your proper human history home will never return. There is no longer a Europe to call you mother. What a waste. What utter foolishness! I suppose this is simply what comes of letting humans act on their feelings.
Enough. You know we have no reason to involve ourselves with Olympus's affairs, Limbo. Our only job is to await the foreign god's advent. Your interference has far overstepped its bounds.
Oh, believe me, I was very uncertain as to whether I should get involved. But when I saw such a deplorable spectacle unfolding before my very eyes, why, I simply couldn't help but take these matters into my own hands.
Doesn't matter that much when Vlad's NP gains as shit as it is outside of NP refund. At least her busters can gen something.
Indeed, if offering up my own head would make things right, it would be a small price to pay.
Doesn't matter for arts units because Castoria exists, that's true. Gods from foreign lands. The time of judgment is at hand. There will be silence in my great shrine.
Yes, of course. My most humble apologies. In that case, yes, by all means.
Yeah, not everyone has Castoria, though. That's true.
We disciples of the foreign god humbly await your most just and righteous decision, O mighty Zeus. Please take all the time you need.
Yeah, you don't have to double Castoria, that's true. What's gonna happen to Europa? If they're dragging her onto Zeus's altar, it's gonna be because they're about to cut her head off, right? Very possibly. Damn it! I don't get it. Europa still hasn't told them our names, even though we make perfect scapegoats. Why not? If she just tells them us cryptors made her do it, I'm sure they at least spare her life. Calm down, Caddick. You really should learn to think before you speak one of these days. I'd take a 0.1% difference if it means having 2 arts cards. Yo, I can't wait for Kriemhild, though. Kriemhild, Arts Berserker, easy? I know Zeus agreed not to listen in on our conversations as part of his contract with Castoria, but we don't know for sure if he's keeping his word. You're right, I'm sorry. That said, the fact that his thunderbolts haven't already burnt us to a crisp is a good sign that he is. As for Europa, it's really not hard if you think about it. There's a very simple reason she's not saying anything. It's because she doesn't want you to die here. Kriemhild's so good. Yeah. Or me, for that matter. Besides, I'm pretty sure she hasn't given up yet. Even now, she's chosen to remain materialized instead of ending her own life. She's really strong, isn't she? Well, of course she is. You don't get to be the mother of Europe by being weak. Caddick? I'm gonna go see what I don't know if it'll make any difference, but I'm gonna try coming clean. Go for it. In the meantime, I got something of my own I want to try. You're not gonna kill yourself, are you? Of course not. There's no way I'm dying in a world without Daybit in it. No, I'm just gonna make sure a certain cartoonishly evil monk gets a bit of comeuppance. Oh. Giga Chad. Oh my god, he's smiling! Europa. Get him, Pepe. I do not think you have gone mad. I'm certain you agonize over the choice you made. However, you should have said something to me before setting down your chosen path. If you had done that, we would have avoided needless bloodshed, and gods who are now dead would still be alive. What a tragedy. I loved you. In you, I saw a chance for our Lostbelt and your human history to reach an understanding. Yeah, the cryptors are amazing. But it seems your blood ties to your original world were stronger than I realized. What is done, As I well know, but I must ask you all the same. Why? This Lostbelt, this world over which I rule, is the path this world must take for Earth to be restored, for mythology to be restored. This is the path humans are meant to follow, and yet... Why, my queen? Why did you do it?
Oh, kind and gentle Zeus. Alas, what you feel for humans like myself, my dearest Zeus, is not love. You are a great protector of humans. You do a wonderful job guiding us. I can even see genuine compassion in your eyes when you look upon us. It is, however, not the manner in which one looks upon equals. It is the manner in which one looks upon pets. Surely in your great omnipotence you must already know that.
Europa. Indeed I do. The love we give to humanity has been the love one has for pets ever since we awoke as gods. Perhaps things would have been different back then. Back then when we were but unthinking ships with only enough intelligence to cross the sea of stars.
No, my dear Zeus, I'm afraid you are mistaken. Humanity would never have loved a ship without a heart at all. Almighty Zeus, King of the Gods, I am overjoyed that you decided to take a form that resembles ours.
Europa, I have no doubt that the love you feel for me is genuine. At least this Zeus doesn't bang his subjects, right? Right? However, I cannot overlook the sins you committed by aiding in the deaths of 2 gods. Even my twin children, the Dioscuri, are now gone from my interstellar mountainous city, thanks indirectly to you. Thus it is with a heavy heart that I must pass judgment upon you.
She getting executed?
Attention, my beloved citizens of Olympus. I, the all-powerful Zeus, bring you news from atop great orbital shrine Olympia Dodona.
Man, Bench is gonna love that.
A decision has been made. A decision has been made. Queen Europa, my beloved emissary from proper human history, has regrettably committed a grave sin. Deicide. Weep and wail, my beloved citizens. Your lamentations are my tears. Your wails are my anguish. At noon today, upon Olympia Dodona's great altar, there will be a public execution of Queen Europa. My beloved citizens, you will all be shown video of the execution.
Yo, what's up, Abandoned Warehouse? Thank you for the following channel. Much appreciated.
Watch it closely. Let tears spill down your cheeks. Once the execution is over, you'll be permitted to mourn the loss of our queen for the next 100 years.
Well, that's got grim. It's got pretty grim. What are we, back in Salem? And we are in section 18. So are we gonna, is Europa basically Rukia and we're gonna fight to try and, we're gonna try to fight and, save her? Hi, this is my second favorite story chapter. It is also my favorite. Well, I liked it. I'm not gonna lie, Olympus is great in terms of fights. But I'm gonna be honest, guys. No one's getting stoned. It can't be Salem. To be honest, guys, I like Atlantis. I kind of like Atlantis. They got the emotion down. I mean, I haven't completed this yet, so we're not completely sure. But I do prefer Atlantis a little bit. A little bit more. Olympus hasn't got the best parts yet, to be fair. Atlantis is a better storyline, in my opinion. Okay, my honest opinion. Okay, right.
Yeah, the Atlantis supporting cast is so good. Yeah, they all have like fresh characters, some nice little. Well, actually, I kind of expected the twist from our fellow assassin Charlotte, but hey, you know, Olympus has better fights. Olympus has better fights. Did you hear that, Senpai? They're going to publicly execute. I heard. We got to do something.
Easy there, young lady. I can't have you running off yet again when we only just re-established our connection. Just to make sure you are safe and sound back in the Alliance base, yes? Good.
Atlantis is mid? What are you talking about? She gets to shank Odysseus at least.
Now, hold on just a moment. I've just finished going over your latest reports and I need a moment to think. Putting aside the fact that your recent run-in with Tomamovich Koyenskaya is condensed into a single line that simply says, encountered and fought Tomamovich Koyenskaya.
Fujimaru doesn't really get it. That sounds like a really good report. Lostbelt 1 is mid. Hello?
Oh yes. I took the liberty of abridging our battle report as she continues to be a rather sore subject for Gordov.
You get to see Alluvia in Atlantis. What do you mean? Although that Demeter fight was a royal pain when I fought it for the first time. Actually, the funny thing is, Demeter didn't give me too much trouble. Koyenskaya did. Say wasn't there to add flavor to the report, so it's just that simple. True. The newest episode we have to write reports. Yeah, exactly, cutie. That just reminded me of that. And Murasaki's like the librarian, and she's like I'm trying to help her out. Nah.
In the meantime, I would appreciate if you kept the truth about her identity just between us, at least until our mission here is concluded.
Sure, we don't have time to worry about her right now anyway. I'll just say gotcha. Dang, got a link? Yeah, I just saw the translation like yesterday, I think.
I say, why are you all hushed up over there? We can hardly afford to be confused right now. I've also seen that Grand Summit article, Aether, is now in your possession. Good. It's most unfortunate that this collaborator, Queen Europa, was captured. It's also a great shame you lost a capable ally in Prometheus Hephaestus, and that the enemy now knows about your underground hideout. However, in spite of all that, we are by no means at a disadvantage. Thankfully, Queen Europa's execution does not change our situation, which is the most important thing. Really, now that the Aether is safely in our position, it seems to be in possession. It seems to be her role in the operation's over. Am I wrong?
Can I post links? Yes you can, Abandoned, but I think it depends on what you're posting though. You gotta get permission. I'll be doing that after stream? Okay. Well, true, I doubt the collaborator will have a major part to play from here on. While this will, of course, be easier said than done, for the final phase of Operation God Destroyer, we need only to activate Aether in front of Zeus. As such, painful though it may be, there is nothing for us to gain by rescuing Queen Europa from Republic execution. If anything, the prudent thing would be to stay far away. As it is very likely a trap designed to lure us in and wipe us all out at once.
Here, even I can see what an obvious trap this is. And besides, the fact is, at this point, whatever happens to her has no effect on us. Yes, no effect at all. You do understand what I'm getting at, don't you? Listen, this is difficult to say, but...
That's fine. It was just a link to the Fujimaru doesn't get it translations. I think Sonic got it. I got the link. So, it's fine. But thank you, Abandoned Warehouse, for being very helpful and trying to give it to one of my community members. We are fighting a war. In times of war, one must sometimes make unpleasant decisions, even be callous. So as one who has walked the path of cruelty and callousness myself, Let me offer you this advice. Now is not the time to deliberate. Whatever you decide, I urge you to make your choice quickly. So you think we shouldn't make up our minds soon, Emperor Caligula? Indeed I do, Shield Maiden. Right now our ultimate objective is to cut down the Tree of Emptiness. And to do that, we'll also need to slay Zeus. Of course we'll know what will happen if we're successful. Cutting down the Tree of Emptiness will end this Lostbelt, causing all of Olympus to disappear. And Adele and me will probably both end up dying. We've never been able to observe from the inside exactly what happens to a Lostbelt when it disappears from Earth. So I can't say for sure what will happen, but yes, we expect everything will disappear. Caligula being so talkative is unnerving. Yeah, I know, right? Like, the fact that the madness enhancement wasn't, like, fucking him up, and then they kind of, like, reverse bopped him when he got cursed, was actually absolutely hilarious. They kind of, like, reverse bopped him, and now he can fucking speak and articulate words. Vanishingly small. He talks like a nobleman, too, yeah. Yes, we understand. The gods once told us that the destruction of the Tree of Emptiness would mean the death of all of Olympus. We knew that, and we still chose to remain in the God Destroyer Alliance. Well, he is an emperor. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is an emperor. It makes sense. Even if we're going to die anyway, once we succeed, Queen Europa doesn't deserve to be executed. She should at least have a more dignified death. No, that's not it. That's not really how I feel. That's only a pretext, an excuse. Everyone in Olympus gave up on being a father, or a mother, or any kind of parental figure long ago. They're all just things to be protected. Mindless reeds who never think about anything besides prostrating themselves before the gods. But something about Lady Europa reminded me of my mother. I see, so she doesn't see humans like you and Miss Adele as mere things to be protected, but rather as children whom she wants to learn and grow as a true parent would. Yeah, that's right. I know we only spent a tiny bit of time with her last night, but when I saw her grieving the 10,000 years we spent in stagnation and how she and Adele laughed together, for a moment it felt like I was looking at her mother again. Your mother? Yeah, as far as for Olympus is concerned, no, that's not it. As far as we're concerned, Queen Europa is the last mother to ever look out for us. She's the last person who ever wished for a future where we could learn and grow. That's why I want to witness the Tree of Emptiness' destruction and face our final moments with her, together. Imagine being stuck in puberty for 10,000 years. Dude, that'd be fucking hell, dude. All those hormones. Your final moments, huh? Yes, that's how we feel. Sister. I feel the same way, Makarios. There is dignity in death. Infinite dick growth glitch. God, just a few years were hell for me. As an anti-hero who stole that dignity from far too many people, Benihime, I too would ask that you grant their wish, so that the end of all things past may at least be a peaceful one. Indeed, that is also the wish held by the many lives I stole, lives that were lost thousands of years ago, and whose wish even now resonates firmly within my soul. Probably why they decide, fuck this, we're killing the gods. Yep.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. I could never make a choice that I knew would result in my death. Hell, I don't even want to think about making one, or to remember that such choices even exist. But that being said, I would never reject another's choice, made under such circumstances. Neither would I mock or deride it. I just find it very sad. And I do understand that if there was only one thing one could ask for in their final moments, it would be to share those moments with someone precious to them. Well, not me, of course, certainly not me. As a mage, my mind easily transcends such mundane human concerns. At any rate, very well, Adele and Makarios. I understand how you feel. So I think under the circumstances...
Okay. Let's go stop Queen Europa's execution. Oh yeah, we're doing the whole Bleach Rukia shit. We're saving her from the Soul Society. Let's go, baby.
Right, exactly. Besides, you two have done nothing but help us ever since we arrived. And while I'd like to reward you at the moment, I can't even present you with a single freshly baked croissant. So this will undoubtedly be risky, if this is for the best reward the God Destroyer Alliance could ask for, then we at Calde are more than willing to help. Hang on, you already agreed? Why couldn't you have let me finish my little speech first?
Sorry about that, Director, and thanks. Yep. You guys. Thank you so much. We know we're being very selfish, but... Selfish my ass. You don't need to thank us. Besides, we know plenty well by how far you two are willing to go for what you believe in. If you have the chance to dunk on Doman on the way, I'm all in. Oh, don't worry, Abandoned. I have a Mickey Mouse voice. For Doman. I barely remember what my own mother looked like, but if I could, I'm sure I'd have wanted to protect her too. So yeah, no way we were gonna ignore your request and go our separate ways after everything you've done for us. Exactly. It seems like you've reached an agreement. Then our next stop is the Great Orbital Shrine, Olympia Dodona. Finally, Operation God Destroyer will be taking the fight to the enemy. You guys better not mess up this last part. Now, we want to encourage them, not discourage them. Good luck, everyone. Oh yeah, it's time for that final golden attack! Let's go teach that asshole Zeus a thing or two. But first, Canis. Oh, you finally wrapped up the sappy crap? About damn time. Also, you know, your samurai intuition or whatever can be kinda creepy. Canis? You were in your spirit form? Pick up your damn shield. You sense that? There's official guards headed into every damn room in the underground. I knew those Dioscuri bastards must have tipped them off about us. Check it out. They're crawling up our collective ass even as we speak. Gotta get that golden drive! Canis is right. I'm picking up dozens of clearly hostile magical energy signals near the Alliance base. Target spotted. There you are, vile Chaldeans. I see the God Destroyer Alliance is here too. Listen up, you scum. Do what we say and we'll grant you the mercy of a painless death. But if you should show the slightest hint of resistance, we'll bring the full force of the Olympus official guard down upon your heads. What is your answer? Everyone, get ready. We're gonna push through. S stands for scum. Have to save it for his return 2 years from now. Yep. Understood. Activating Ortonox's emergency combat mode. Engaging auto maintenance functionality. Output at 60, 70. Stabilize at just over 70%. The Coom Shield's protection is still in effect. Commencing battle. Yeah, this is what Cutie deserves. Because I keep mispronouncing this word, so I'm just calling it the Coom Shield. Calling it the Coom Shield now. Because technically they ingested something in the food that gave them divine protection, you know? Hey, I'm back. How goes exploring the Great Orbital Shrine Olympia Dodona? I deserve it, alright, dude. Did John win all the things? Yeah, we 3-turned Dioscuri to a pulp with Robin Hood. Yeah, we murdered the twins with Robin Hood. It was pretty good. That was pretty fun.
もちろんここで
Nice. You both them talk about murdering twins when I'm a twin. Oh, I'm so sorry, Phantasm. So, how do you like murdering two twins in 5.2 then? Good old Robin, dunking in on all sabers since year 1. Yep. These guards don't know the power of trace on, guys. Now to put in our full overpowered might. Double Castoria Robin is therapeutic. Yes, it is. But the funny thing is, 6, the Dioscuri Quins critted the shit out of one of my Castorias, so yeah. What's your favorite servant? So far, it's Muramasa because he's so super fun to NP. But later this year, Morgan's gonna be my favorite servant. So yeah, currently on the NA version, it's Muramasa because, I mean, look, take a look at this NP right here. Yeah. It's okay to have multiple favorites, Morgan, Megan, based. I mean, Medusa, technically, if you're talking about top tier waifus, Morgan and Medusa are my favorites. All hostiles have temporarily disappeared. We subdued the guards. Ha, these guards are nothing now. I must have gotten even stronger than I was before. We all know they're just as tough as ever, Canis. We just happen to have momentum on our side at the moment. I mean, we just literally almost all the servants considered consumed god combs, so that's why we won. But that won't be the case if we have to face 2 more waves in here, so we better get while the getting's good. Getting's good. I know, I just felt like saying it. And why the hell do you talk so weirdly sometimes? Cut it out. It gets on my nerves. Yeah, Murmas is super cool. I agree, Ben. It's not because it's not because I grailed him or anything. To 100. I also grailed Chen Gong to 100. I'm gonna try to grail Morgan to 100 so far, but I might take it up to 120. And then my next 120 is gonna be Regent, the savior of France. I'm gonna make him my strongest single target assassin, baby. Aw, now what you got against cowgirls? We ain't nothing if not charming, as I'll get out. What the fuck is that? We'll have to abandon this base. Come on, we can get to the surface from the southern corridor. Hurry! Nikola Tesla, heroic spirits. All of them consumed God Coom? I mean, this is the Zeus Lostbelt after all. True. Truge. Well, this doesn't look good. I'm afraid our circuits were damaged during that battle. I hate to say it, but it seems this is as far as we go. But please don't worry about us, my lady. We've already said our goodbyes. At least our heroic spirit selves have. Remember, we're just AIs using their personas. Gong, Mura, Morgan. John's clearly an old people enjoyer. Regend? Indeed, and they certainly couldn't program emotions into us on top of everything else. So while we may not feel sad at this parting, it was still an honor to have fought by your sides, even if we are only heartless AIs. He likes the mature crowd. Yeah, I'm too cool for the young people, that's why. Not at all. The honor was all ours. Thanks, everyone. Farewell, Master of Chaldea. I'm planning for Murmas to be my next 120. I'm out of QP at the moment. Ah, QP. The bane of everybody's existence. Well, Regent was apparently born in 1575, so he's still old.
I mean, a lot of the Fate servants are pretty old, besides like the Mioverse or the Ilyaverse ones.
We're currently directly underneath Central Altar Town. We should be able to see the Great Orbital Shrine up in the sky once we reach the surface. First step will be the escape to the surface, while our second will be able to use the aircraft to take flight. From there, we'll make our way directly to the shrine. Will that work, Makarios? Shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, technically Jack was never born, so...
Hey, Mustache!
Are you talking to me? What is it? Do you have an issue with my decision?
Nah, I'm sure you didn't make that call lightly. Now, if you just agreed to go along on the spur of the moment because the twin speech moved you or some crap, then I'd be smashing your fat face in. But nah, you were actually weirdly persuasive back there. Hey, Gordolf Music.
You used my name? What is it now?
Once we leave the base, we're going to be fighting off enemies left and right. So since we might not get another chance to talk, I'm going to go ahead and say this now. I will kill Zeus. On that, you have my word. And when I do, we'll officially be even. You good with that?
Absolutely. That sounds more than acceptable. Good luck, Canis. And once you all take to the skies, we'll be right behind you in the storm border.
Surprise, QP is what gave out first. It's usually the mats, but, you know, for some people it's QP, man.
Now it's truly starting to feel like the final showdown is upon us.
Well, I doubt we'll be able to control the skies completely. We can at least throw them into confusion. We can do that much, right, Technical Advisor?
Yeah, we can. I personally guarantee it. At long last, it's time for us to take to the skies of Olympus.
Oh my god, Vinci is fully rested. Let's go! I need to finish 120 cuts. Da Vinci, you're back. But what do you mean, take to the skies? Imagine having a 120.
Yeah, imagine not being able to 120 yet.
Captain's just about to back up on his feet now, too. From here on, the storm border will be here to back you guys up. First, we need to get it rebooted, but once we do that, we'll be ready to unveil its special flight capabilities.
I'm done with 120 Arthur. I don't ever want to do that again. But, man, sometimes you just got that itch. Yeah. Imagine not 120 anyone. That couldn't be me.
Which means the next time we see each other, it'll be up in the big blue yonder. I mean, I'm guessing, Vinci, you really like blue because you're an art servant. So I understand why you want us to be in the big blue yonder, because you really like just driving in the storm border. The coins is the true stranglehold. Ah, yes. Six, unfortunately has that. Because he is, not much of a spender, but, you know. So make sure you survive long enough to take flight, and we'll do our best to survive long enough to reach the Great Orbital Shrine's airspace. Pepe, please. Ah, yes, the coins. It's always a big struggle. Yep. Yeah, it's like, Six's nemesis, no coins. Always eluding him. We're already on the big blue yonder, Vinci. It's called Double Castoria. Yeah, we are already on... Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt, Caddick, but we got wyverns. Whoa. Are we back in France? Are you kidding me? I just defeated a servant. I'm running on fumes here. Oh, I see. Fortunately, I still have a little magical energy to spare myself. Oh, is that so? Must be nice for you being a hotshot elite with magical circuits out your ass. Damn it, what the hell's with all those wyverns? I can't believe they're actually blotting out the sky. Didn't think this was coming up now. Not even the tropiest of tropey blockbusters would resort to a played-out cliche like this. What are two masters alone supposed to do against numbers like that? You said it. I would expect the French of all people to go with something more avant-garde. What the hell kind of snark is that? Just because I'm using movie comparisons doesn't mean you should too. Oh, come on. Now you're sulking? I'm the one who feels like sulking. Come on, let's just get out of here. There's no way we can win. First, we're find his ley line, then we're gonna summon a servant and start fighting back. Got that, what I'm sure as hell not giving up without a fight. We can't afford to lose, not with all of humanity counting on us. I already took my tendency to whine in my inferiority complex and tossed him in this, yeah, I can't pronounce that. So, Cutie, you're gonna pronounce that. Blah, 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 yesterday. So I'm ready to do this thing one way or another. Yes, exactly, Katic. You're a much stronger, more obstinate mage than you give yourself credit for. Permanent 4 stars need frickin' 16 copies to be 120 in all pens. I would know as an ambient. Ah, you can hear the France map, guys. It's basically just side. Okay. My memory from French class is correct. Good grief, just our luck that this one would be Rome, where seasoned emperors are alive and well. I wonder if the 5 good emperors are here too. Not French though? Oh, my bad, my bad. I've always secretly admired Emperor Hadrian. Rome! Didn't I warn you to keep that sort of fanboying to a minimum, would I? So what the heck are they doing here? There's a septum map thing, right? Oh yeah, that's right. Septum. First it was France, and then septum. Wait, are we doing all the singularities? Hold on, Ophelia. If we use the Triomphe as a catalyst, do you think we could summon Napoleon? I couldn't believe it. Besides, that singularity was 1433, and the Arc de Triomphe d'Etel wasn't built until 1836. So it wouldn't even have been there in the first place. I'm not so sure. If history becomes muddled in singularities, why not space-time too? Please try to take this seriously. Whatever happened to your usual cool-headed self? I deleted Septum from my memories too. I forgot. Is it a generic theme then? It seems like it. Alright, listen up. I'll handle direct combat. You'll handle things like negotiating with the locals, ascertaining the situation, coming up with plans. I mean, she's got that mystic eye, so yeah. Any objections? Not at all. You're much more capable in battle than I am, so I'm happy to let you take care of it. Now, this is Orleans, I think? I swear, I didn't even know you were capable of being so accommodating. Do I really have to remind you that we're the last 2 masters have been entrusted with restoring humanity? Wait, what? This is the whole reason we were invited to Chaldea. We can't afford to make so much as a single mistake. Wait. I'm so lost. So... So, is every single 2 masters scenario gets replaced by, like, Katic, Ophelia, David, and fucking, Creeper? He's right, it is the Orleans theme. So let's go do what we came here to do, Modine. It's our duty. Pemroncino as well. Come now, Hinako, you should know better than to go out on the deck without proper precautions. After all, well, you know what you are, right? Won't you drown the moment you fall into the sea? I think that you know what you're talking about that can't handle running water are a Western thing. Whatever the case, it has no bearing on me. I do know what I am, and it isn't what you seem to think. You know, that's how I've been presenting myself all this time. If you knew my secret all along, why are you only now bringing it up? I wish I could take credit for figuring it out sooner, but I can't. I honestly had no idea. I knew you were hiding something, of course, but I didn't realize you were, you know what, until this singularity. It was quite the shock. I never would have guessed you were hiding something this, well, I don't know if serious is the right word, but it's certainly fascinating. Fascinating my foot. This is a matter of life and death for me, you know? Also, when did you get to be so insensitive? I could have sworn you were a lot more tactful back at Chaldea. I'm sorry, you're right. I shouldn't have been so careless with someone else's secrets. Is this a dream? I suppose this singularity just feels so open and liberating compared to the others we've seen so far that I end up being a bit more freewheeling than usual. So we've both been putting on an act then. Now it's my turn to be shocked. I had no idea you were such a good listener. You remind me of someone I once knew a long time ago. Aww. Hanako? Try to... Akuta? You trying to say something? You trying to say something? He always acted and spoke like a perfect noble, yet he was surprisingly easygoing and soft on the inside. This Kristario's wet dream. It's like Lon Lane. He was too kind for his own good, so much that he ended up poisoning himself just to keep the peace around him. If that's what you're really like too, are you sure we'll be okay going forward? You do know we're the only ones left who can restore humanity, right? Not that it matters much to me either way. I couldn't care less if human history keeps going or not. So if I ever get bored of all of this and bail, you'll have to figure out the rest all on your own. Jesus Christ. Actually, I did like Okeanos more than Septim. I know a lot of people give Okeanos shit, but I really liked Okeanos. Ah, London. Ah. The foggy map. Well, actually, that's what it's like in London every single day, actually. It's hard to believe there's a singularity in London as well. Even the Mages Association is nowhere to be found. I really liked Orleans. Okeanos and Orleans were good ones of the early singularities. Me too. I like Orleans the most of the early singularities. True. I like that one. I like the story behind it. At least it looks like the clock tower underground is still the same. What do you make of this mist, Burrell? Ah, fuck. I fucking hate Burrell.
Well, it's definitely not cursed. This toxic fog is based in science.
Good, I remember farming pages here for ages.
I mean, there's a giant boiler or something belching it out somewhere. I mean, we're dealing with the Industrial Revolution now, yeah? Man, my old lady hated that age with a passion. Said it made her little house in the woods even more unbearable to live in.
What about you? Is this mist affecting your magical circuits?
The nasally brill. Yep.
Oh, thanks, Kirsch. I didn't know you cared. But don't worry, I'm totally fine.
I want to flush him down a toilet. Me too.
My old lady's the only one who hated consumer culture, meaning I'm A-okay with it. Trust me, when it comes to settling scores, I'll take a trusty pistol over finicky magecraft any day of the week.
He does have that vibe, right? Yeah, he does have that vibe.
True, I have to agree with you there, but only as long as your opponent is vulnerable to firearms.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's pretty much all ghosts and automata here. Whatever, I guess I can act like a mage and do some actual magecraft for once. Alright, Kirsch, since most bad guys tend to make their hideouts underground, let's go find the nearest subway station so we can crush them and move on. I gotta say though, between the two of us, I'm not too worried. Sure, I was kind of shocked when I found out the rest of the team had been killed, but as long as you're around, I figure we'll be fine. But watch yourself here, I'm not just weak, I'm notoriously fickle, too. If we're not careful, I could just as well end up going over to the enemy side.
Wow. Even on the good timeline, he's a fucking asshole.
So just keep one hand on the reins while you're out there trying to thread this needle, okay?
Even on a good timeline, he's still a fucking shithead.
I can't believe we need to cross the entire American continent on foot. That alone has got to make this the most difficult singularity so far.
So what I'm is going through the early singularities with one crypto at a time. I think it's just I think it's either a dream or just a multiple timelines thing where one of each will survive the coffin, the coffins being fucking the explosion from the First Order. The First Order. And then it's basically an interpretation, I guess.
What I wouldn't give for a jet plane right about now. Hell, I'd even take a helicopter.
Now, that's enough whining out of you, mister. It's only been 300 kilometers so far, right?
Bro, you got magecraft that can make you fucking speed through all this shit.
We'll be at a city where we can get hold of a car soon enough. Ooh, I wonder if they'll have a pickup truck.
Oh yeah, we did fucking cross the entire American continent on foot. Yes, we did. What was your movement technique called again? Jin Sokutsu? One of the 6 Shugundo Rokunjitsu? I've been using magecraft to enhance my own legs, but that only goes so far. I'm certainly not going to be running a marathon anytime soon. While in the middle of a war. Yup.
Come now, Krishtara, didn't I tell you to call me by my real name? It's Mio Renji Aro, remember?
Wow, the timeline where he actually accepts that? What the fuck?
I figure it's the least I can do to show you a bit of respect after everything you've been through.
Is that one of your powers too?
Right you are. Tashinsu, the power to read others' minds, though in my case I can only tell the color of others' auras. Still, with a color scheme as complex as yours, that's enough to give me a pretty good idea.
Whoa, that's broken. We already had a cutscene of Krishtaria's past, right? Yep. We did. Wait, that's fucking broken. He can read people's minds? By reading their colors? Damn! How he got assassinated, I mean? Yep.
I swear, gods can be so cruel, and you've done absolutely nothing but help us.
He just said he can't read minds. Okay, he reads colors. Wait, it says, right you are, Tashinsu, the power to read others' minds. Though in my case, I can only tell the color of others' auras. I mean, it's kind of a mind-reading ability, but it's just colors.
If I know that ahead of time, I won't have to hold anything back.
I think he reads the colors through intentions. So it's not like 100% true mind reading, but it's like reading their intentions through colors. It just means he's not good enough to read minds. Yeah. But you can get an idea. Get the idea.
That might help me be at least a little help to you.
I really can't say, but I do know that no one has ever made it past the halfway point. And we're at the 3rd singularity right now, which means we'll be at that point ourselves soon. But in your case...
You think I could stick around helping you out to the end? It would certainly be lovely if you were right. But unfortunately, there's one more power I have. Rojinsu.
So I guess he can read intentions and emotions, but not concrete thoughts. Yeah.
Tells me how long I'm going to live, and what my destiny will be. And it's telling me there's no way I'm going to make it to the end.
Aww. That's a really good power, too. Rojinsu, I see. So that's why you were always so fatalistic. You were unfailingly considerate of everyone else back in Chaldea, but when it came to yourself, you only went through the motions. I always found it strange how someone so kind to others could be so cold to himself.
Oh, please don't look at me like that, hon. Trust me, I feel way worse about this than you do. I don't know how many times you've done this before, but you did say that everyone else died partway through, right?
Damn! So he's just running this through.
So you must have managed to finish the job all on your own, and I'm sure that's what you'll do this time too, even if you have to fight back your tears over my death.
Oh... So he's been, like, rerunning this over and over again. It's kind of like a loop for him, essentially. And he's just rerunning this over and over again. Seeing his, like, friends die. Or the cryptors die that he, like, established bonds with. It could be a dream. A dream sequence that, like, kind of, like, gives them this experience. Or it's actually a separate timeline. I'm not sure. I don't know for sure. Because I misremembered when I knew some things were a little funky. I didn't remember America being the 3rd. I thought America was the 5th, right?
That's why I want you to know my real name. For me, this whole journey has been like a dream. When I came back to life, it'll be like it never happened.
America was the fifth for us.
But if you use my real name, that'll be all my true self needs to know I can trust you. And that you really are the right person to lead us.
Yes, I suppose it would. You always have been the most observant member of Team A. I'm guessing they're just going through the singularities in a different order? We've got to lurk for a bit, because work. Hope you all have fun. Thank you so much. Is something wrong, Wodime? Your mind seems to be closed off. Aren't you the one who asked to see me? You're right, my apologies, Zeus. I was just reminiscing a bit, and I must have been more lost in thought than I realized. I hope you can forgive my rudeness, however unintentional it was. I'm only human after all. It's difficult for me to concentrate with your divine aura this close by. What's so funny? I'm here because I'm concerned about you, you know. I wanted to talk to you about Queen Europa's execution. I don't think you should go through with it. Not only for her sake, but for yours as well. The revelation has been proclaimed. My decision will not be overturned. I understand it is a fatal choice for me, but it is what must be done to maintain order in Olympus. It is what must be done for your world that named us as gods. Forgot where it's from, since it's not explicitly stated in Olympus, but David was able to clear the singularities without Kristaria's help. Oh shit. Giga Chad, or rather the miracle that is this world, will only manage to find after years spent wandering. No, now that you mention it, you never did tell me the story of why you all crossed the Sea of Stars. I suppose I haven't, have I? It was a very, very long journey. David on that FGO Arc 1 speedrun, any percent. He's just built different. He is built different. Before the intelligence that created us died out, they sent on a meaningless expedition. Sent us on a meaningless expedition without so much as a single life form aboard us. Our very universe was on the brink of death. So our flagship, Chaos, exhausted 97% of their resources to send us to your universe. When we arrived, we found this universe to be brimming with life. But we were still unable to locate a planet that met the landing conditions with which we have been programmed. We spent the thousands upon thousands of years looking until there was only a scant few of us left. Maybe Lostbelt 4 where they talk about how David's also smart and skilled enough to summon a Grand all on his own. Oh yeah, that's right! Damn, he's fucking strong. Unable to maintain our convoy, most of our functions ended up wearing away and fusing together. Then, just as we had come to terms with our fate and accepted that our journey was about to end with our goal unaccomplished, we discovered this planet. It was a miracle, a planet that met 78% of our landing conditions. We quickly made an emergency crash landing on this planet's surface, and the rest you know. You humans gave us names, even me. In our fleet, the only ship with a name was our flagship, Chaos, and Chaos never landed on this planet. After the first Machia, it became our fleet's flagship in Chaos's place. Once we were only functions, but then you humans gave us names, believed us to have personalities, and worshipped us as precious beings. We were uncertain of how to respond. The names, the personalities, the worship, none of it was important or even useful for voyaging. This is the first time I heard of that personally. Sure that's not a spoiler? And yet... No, I remember Lostbelt 4. I remember that in Lostbelt 4. And yet... I think it was like a throwaway. It was literally, like, it felt like a throwaway conversation. I think David was talking to Pepper and Chino during Lostbelt 4. And it was like a throwaway conversation. I mean, David soloing singularities? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about that one. You were delighted, so you decided to accept the faith people put in you. Oh, Mosh is the shadow behind him as a grand. Oh, okay. Now I remember. Yes, we were delighted. It was the first time we ever known joy. Oh no, either, but he's at least the strongest out of the team, by far. Huh. I thought Kristaria would be, like, #1 since he's the leader. Joy was a function we neither anticipated nor needed. Only him and one arm could do the singularities, but we also could not bring ourselves to abandon it. The rest would fail. In the end, we all agreed to operate from that point on, not as functions, but as gods. But I was the only one who understood that putting down roots on this planet would mean turning our backs on our original directive. It was not to ensure the people of other celestial bodies flourish, but to revive our home planet. I see, so you decided to conduct yourself as though you were a god, or rather you changed your own programming. And you did so in order to protect the people of Earth, of Olympus, no matter what it may cost. That meant ruling over not just the people of Earth, but the 12 Olympians as well. You encroached on the other gods' ships' roles, and overstepped your bounds and did so unknowingly. By integrating all functions within yourself, you became an all-powerful god. Why? It was the only way to resolve an otherwise insurmountable problem. 14,000 years ago, a calamity made its way to this planet. I knew that something like the White Titan, Safar, a planetary envoy and destroyer of civilizations, existed somewhere in this universe. But I never expected it to make its way to this planet. Safar was an invasive weapon, a being capable of destroying entire civilizations whose threat only grew greater the more time passed. There was no time to discuss what to do with the other god ships.